Welcome, everybody. Quick shout out to my guy Greg in the chat. Good to see you, man. Welcome, you guys. My name is Dan C. Bearded. This is Command's Corner live stream every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some crazy conversation. We're going to play some games. We're going to go over some Florida stuff. We're going to have a crazy deal. Give all the fun, you guys. But first, we do need to set the vibe, set the tone. I literally forgot on my end here. If you guys could, see if you hit that thumbs up, the like button on the stream. And if you want to share it out, it could help to bring some more friends in here. Who knows who needs a little pick-me-up of positivity during this holiday season? This could make all the difference for them, for us, and just as a community as a whole. But as we get going here, we got two versions, of course, but kind of the official, unofficial, but official debut. If you guys can vibe with me for just a little bit, just remember to hit that thumbs up, share the stream out. We're going to get it all going. But please let me welcome you to some vibes.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dad, see, bearded here to banish all your beard fear with stubble or growth. I'm the trusted teacher, growing beard strong like the mightiest creature. First step, patience gonna take some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat. Join the brotherhood where the beards compete. We united in the beard brigade, storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight with Dan C's knowledge. We shine so bright. Combs and brushes keep the tangles at bay. Shape it like a champ every single day. Watch it flourish under Dan's wise hand. Strutting your beard game like you planned. Brothers in the mirror checking that style. Together we learn, go the extra mile. Dan C be our guide, keeping it real. Every nook and cranny beard appeal. From patches to glory, we got your back. Full beard journey, ain't no turning back. Put your doubts down, we're all in here. With Dan C lead and we conquer the year. First step, patience gonna take some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Oil it up, you'll keep it nice and neat. Join the brotherhood where the beards compete. We united in the beard brigade, storming this journey like a bold crusade.
Big
Community
baby.
love binding us tight with Dan C's knowledge. We shine so bright. Combs and brushes keep the tangles at bay. Shape it.
All right. We get the idea. I do like the other version later. That will be on this or that. It'll be on this or that. So I don't have any download versions yet. I got to figure out how to get it to Spotify. I did it with my podcast, so I'm sure I can do it with my songs. But I would love for you guys to be able to download it and be able to listen to it. So stay tuned on that. If you guys are like serious and like sincere that you would download it, I will see what I can do and figure out, iTunes or Spotify or something. If anybody has experience with that on the song side of things, just send me an Instagram message. I would love to learn. But if it's something you guys do want to be able to download, I'll find a way. There's somehow, some way we can do it simply, and we'll make that happen, you guys. But we are here, Command's Corner, our community hanging out. I don't care if you're bearded, not bearded, male, female, American, Canadian, Australian, European. Doesn't even matter. We're going to hang out and have a great time tonight, you guys. We got all the vibes. Our goal is to be done around 11 o'clock. You know, to be done around 11 o'clock. So, yeah, maybe posting to YouTube. Yeah, I could do YouTube. I could do YouTube for sure. Yeah, for sure. I'll see what I can do. But, yeah, absolutely. Can you just put the file on the Facebook page? I don't know. That's a good question, Greg. I don't usually deal with audio files. You know, I'm usually a video kind of guy. So it could be. Yeah, it could be. All right, MG, stay safe, man. Stay safe out there. Hello. Welcome, everybody. So, yeah, we just played one of the versions of the theme song. I don't know what we should call it, but the theme song, I guess. And so, yeah, we'll be hanging out, having a great time, man. We got so many fun things planned tonight. One of my favorite companies and owners in the entire world. But, yeah. We got you. Oh, JB says, dealing with some serious pain and having to fall asleep while I have the ability. Gonna miss y'all. Hey, dude, we'll be here for the replay. Get better. Please fill me in if you feel comfortable tomorrow with what's going on. Also, most of you in here know I do a live stream on Tuesdays with my good friend and company owner Nick from Dr. Nick's on their channel. Normally it's at 1 o'clock tomorrow, 10 a.m. We have Christmas Eve little party that we're hosting at our house. So we got to make sure I handle business. But you guys know me, I don't miss things that I commit to. So we will be here on the Dr. Nick's channel at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning if anybody wants to hang out. But tonight is Johnnie Ray, the Dancy community. It's about to go down. Let's go, Connor. All right, hey, in the chat, what is your best estimate of how many ounces of water you have drank today? How much? Now, I'm not talking about soup. I'm not talking about this. That water, straight up water. What's your estimate at how many ounces you have had? Hey, Donald, Merry Christmas, man. Thank you so much for the membership donation. Thank you, dude. I love that. I love that. I'll be fully honest. I started to make a post, I believe, yesterday. So I went and hung out with a friend of mine. He's a coach, he's a trainer, and is just a great dude. And we had so many, thank you, JB, so many like great thoughts about how to grow his business and my business and just how you surround yourself with the right people and all that kind of stuff, right? It was just an amazing night. And on my way home, I was like, man, I want to make a post like just showing love to those that kind of mentally nourish me the most, the people that I really feel like are thinking vertically and getting bigger and getting better and advancing and not wasting time on garbage and all that kind of stuff. And, Justin, I'll hit you in just a second here. Great question. And Donald was one of the very first that came to mind. Nate, quite literally the owner of Johnnie Ray's, was another one that came to mind. We're the type of people that just, that's what we talk about. That's how we have those conversations. I didn't make the post because I knew I'd forget people. I knew that some people would be upset, and I just didn't have any interest in trying to like make any waves or anything like that. But just know, if you're one of the people that has those conversations with me about ideas, about growth, about struggles, about stuff that is about getting better and growing and helping and all of that, thank you. That's what I love. That's what I need in my life. And it's really the only thing I have patience for these days. And so I appreciate that many of you are in this chat right now who are my most valuable people for that mental nourishment. So shout out to you guys. All right, real quick. Justin says, about to do a glitter beard. Any tips? Don't do it. No, I don't know. Somebody asked me earlier this week, have I done the glitter beard? And if you're not curious, if you're not sure on what that is, essentially guys put stuff in their beard and then they cover it in glitter. I don't have any advice on that one other than wash it real well afterwards. I really don't know. Hey, Tyler Berry says, not to be confused with Tyler Perry. I'm sure he's never heard that in his whole life. But Tyler says, first time on the stream, been watching all the replays, love the channel. Hey, man, I'm glad you were able to make it live. I love replays, and I value those that watch the replay. Thank you, guys. But I do think there's a little bit extra sauce, a little bit extra pizzazz, swagger, swag-goo when we have it live. So that is appreciated. Yeah, so Connor says, I've done the glitter beard, not worth it. Yeah, it's just not my thing. You know, it's just, yeah, Rodney says, glitter beard's my least favorite thing in the world. Yeah, it's just not my thing. Sarah says, I'm pro glitter beard, but if you have the option, use a thin laser cut glitter so it doesn't scratch the beard or face. Interesting. I never considered that. Interesting. Thank you. All right, Chris is kind of on the same lines as you. Maybe food-grade glitter, not the craft stuff. Yeah. And I was reading something, and this could be completely made up, so don't quote me on this. But I was reading, like, interesting facts. Like, where is the most glitter used in the world? And if I remember correctly, I think it was Mastercraft, the boat company, has used like the most glitter in the world outside of the military, and the military uses it for like different ways that we would never imagine. I believe one of them has to do with like radar and anti-missile technology. Super interesting, but I know the military is number one, but then I think after the military it was Mastercraft because of the boats and how they paint and you have all the glitter on the boats. But again, that could be entirely made up, but it's interesting for sure. I ask Dan any random ADHD questions I think of related to beard care. Still always answers. Always. I have ADHD. So, also, and I'm not like spoiling anything. She's listening right now. Sam is clinically diagnosed with ADHD now. Woo! Celebrate Sam. She got it actually. And Justin says it was to raise money for charity so I can deal with it. Hey, absolutely, man. That's fantastic. Yep, that's fantastic. All right, Nelson. Hey, yo, Sam's listening. See, I knew, and she's proud of it. That's nothing that we've hid or anything like that. You know, I think it's important to understand your mental path so you can make it as clear as possible. That's kind of nice. But Nelson says, have done it yesterday. Just do a hard strip wash and conditioner with good quality beard oil. That's good. That's about what I would say too. Yep, that's about what I would say on that one. And yeah, vehicle companies, boats use a lot of glitter. Yep, absolutely. And just put a couple of ornaments in your beard. Yeah, and I'm actually on the picture on Amazon. Every year around Christmas, people are like, look who I found. It's like a 6-year-old picture. So yeah, yep, absolutely. And Ken says ADHD, all Dan's hyperactive drama. I'm a drama-free dude, man. I'm about as easygoing as it is. If drama comes near me, bang, bounces off and goes through here. Maddox says, yeah, let me show you guys here. So everybody asked, we were kind of talking about Maddox's like tryouts and his different situations and stuff. And here is, bam, right there. He made his Super Y team. If anybody's familiar, there's two major pro soccer leagues in the United States. There's the MLS and then there's USL. And this is the pro player pathway to becoming a pro player, and he's on that initial step to doing that. And so they had a crazy amount of people try out, unbelievable talent, and he made it, and he's super, super pumped. So yeah, we'll be doing the dang thing. We'll keep you guys posted. We actually have tournaments all around the Midwest in the summer. Last year we had it in Ohio. We had it at Notre Dame. So I'll keep that posted in case there's a tournament somewhere near you guys, and you can go see him play pretty much at the highest level. That league is about, as for his age, is about the pinnacle. It's about as top as it gets. Once you get older, there's a couple of different branches when you talk about academies and different routes you can go. But as of right now, that's as big as it goes. Do you know how many people make it, Dan? Yeah, so they made, for his age, this year they had so many unbelievably talented players that they made 2 teams. So 24 total players made it. I don't know the exact number that tried out, but it was well over 50. And this, again, was like the best of the best trying out, and then they had to narrow it down from there. And so, yeah, so he made it. We'll be pumped, and he's just going to keep killing it. The dude is absolutely a beast and is still unbelievably passionate about all things soccer related. So yeah, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a fun journey to see how he's doing. And Nate says, I just have this overwhelming feeling that Maddox will go as far as he wants to with soccer. And that's what it comes down to with us. I didn't play soccer. Sam didn't play soccer. Now I do coach it now, and I'm dang good coach because I'm obsessed with it and I love communicating and coaching, and it's the transfer of all skills in sports over to soccer. But we don't force him. We don't make him. This isn't like our dream living through him. If he's passionate and he wants to take it, he's got all the tools to go as far as he wants to. And I, from the bottom of my heart, do believe he's going to be a dynamic world-class pro player as long as he wants to be. If he pivots and decides, you know what, that's not me, I want to do this, we're going to support him fully. Will it hurt? Of course, bad, but we will support him with whatever he wants to do. And so I'm pumped to see how he's growing and going, you know, and I'll be straight up honest too. His goal, and now our goal, is he wants to have a completely different route through childhood and young adulthood. He wants to make an academy team that's a live-in academy, meaning you don't go to normal school. You are with your team. You have tutors. You learn school through soccer, and he has zero aspirations to go to college. He wants to go right to pro. He wants to be a YouTuber and an author and a pro soccer player. He's got it all drawn out. He has it in his head of what he wants to do. I want to be a pro soccer player, which will help me make a YouTube channel to get notoriety. And then I want to be an author and write books. And he's already written a bunch of books about like imaginary soccer careers and all. The kid's amazing. And I know everybody speaks about their kids like this, as they should, but he really is. And so it's been cool. It's been really cool to watch him grow and start to figure out what he wants to do. And yeah, at least he won't be busy. Well, yeah, if you've met me or you understand our family, that's the only way we operate. We can't do anything else. It's awesome. I legit love that path. Me too. If you ask me right now, do you want your kids to go to college? No, not at all. Not one bit. And this is someone who has a bachelor's degree and 2 master's degrees. And whatever they want to do, they can do. But if there's a path avoiding college, yes, absolutely. And it's nothing to do with money. I would love to hear the different path. And so, yeah, that's his goals. And as long as he's pushing it with everything he has, we're going to keep trying to make sure he is getting all the opportunities in the world to go achieve those goals. And it's been fun, man. It's been really, really fun. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's get right into it. Yeah, real quick, I am curious. What did you guys have for dinner? What did you have for dinner tonight? I picked us up some like Coney Island food. So I had some gluten-free chicken tenders and some well-done fries. Sam had a salad with some cut-up chicken tenders on there. And that was our dinner tonight. But yeah, what about you guys? I just love to see it because I said, let's talk about it. And it made me think of tacos. And then I got kind of hungry. And then I was like, I wonder if anybody else had tacos. And just to give you a glimpse of an ADHD mind, that's what it does. Yep. College is just prolonged indoctrination to make sure they really get, hey, there's a lot to that. There definitely is a lot to that. And I think college depends on your path, right? If you want to be a doctor, you're going to go to college. If you want to be a lawyer, you're going to go to college. If you're going to be a teacher, you're going to go to college, right? There's some things where there's not really a path around that. However, if you want to be an author, you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be an entrepreneur, maybe not the best path, maybe even a detrimental path. And so we're going to figure it out every step of the way. It's kind of cool being on a path that doesn't have a blueprint. And that's how I got here, right? And so I'm excited for that. Yeah, absolutely. Nate says, college got me for 7 years and I did not end up a doctor. I can confirm that. Nate is not a doctor, even though he's tried to pull some shady stuff with me. I was going to take that joke way too far, and I realized it's not even 11 o'clock yet. We got to keep it kind of cool, guys. Once 11 o'clock hits, hide your kids, hide your wife. Actually, the wives, they're usually half the problem with trying to get me going on some bad stuff. I know what it's like being the teacher in front of the class, and then they're like, we're going to get Mr. Command going here. Hey. We definitely know how you guys do that. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool if he, the pro jersey and all that stuff. Yeah. I hate to admit, oh, dude, Hamburger Helper, let's go. Hey, I got no shame in my gluten-free Hamburger Helper from Walmart game. Do not, Dave, start talking down on my Hamburger Helper. That is a staple of my childhood. That is a comfort food, and it's gosh dang delicious. John's chicken is here, guys. And John, what up, John? But his chicken is here. Come on now. Nick says, chat, we need to get Mr. Command going. He won't see it coming. Sometimes I'll let you guys, though. Yeah, yep. Nice, Eric. Respect, man, respect. Love that. Okay. Hamburger Helper is so good. Oh, okay. This or that to kick the game off. Hamburger Helper or beef stroganoff? I do not have a plan for a history lesson tonight. Consciously, nothing tickled my fancy. I just wasn't super feeling it when I made the show. Who knows? Maybe a history tangent will pop up, but I didn't have it on there. No new cougar sightings. No new cougar sightings. Yeah, Stroganoff and Helper are right there. They're right there. They're really good. If you want to know the cheat code, though, you guys, the same kind of like boxed meals, they have the gluten-free ones at Walmart, is a buffalo chicken version. Ooh, stop. And cheat code, throw in some corn into that bad boy. Man, I'll never forget when I had the big C, COVID, on my birthday. It was like a big crazy night for me. You know, I was turning, I don't know what it was, like 33 or whatever, 32, 33. Woo! I was upstairs, quarantined in the spare bedroom, and Sam was like, whatever you want, name it. I got you, baby. And I wanted that boxed buffalo chicken meal, add some corn to it. Sarah's on fire tonight. She said, I love corn, but corn does not love me. Mm-hmm. Yep. I hear you. Yep. Homemade, nothing against people who eat it, but I'm not putting that stuff on my body. Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, hey, I understand. Those things are probably not the best things in the world, but how many people are drinking a Monster? You know, how many people are... You got to have your little bit of a bad outlet sometimes for a little bit of comfort. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I don't know the exact name of it. Maybe Sam can tell us. But, yeah, it's like a box set of buffalo chicken, like fake pasta type stuff. I hate to call it pasta because I feel like you guys are going to riot on me. But you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. And so, yeah, it's nice. Only eating one thing is meat. Hey, if you're full carnivore, that's awesome. I don't think I can pull that off at this chapter of my life, but I would like to go that way one day. Yeah, one day. Beef stroganoff, flavored hamburger helper. Yeah, those are the two mainstays. Yep. They don't make the buffalo chicken one, only stroganoff. They used to, right? I'm not crazy. Wasn't that a thing? Like the buffalo chicken box meal deliciousness, something like that? I don't know, but it was, as the kids would say, bussin'. It slaps. Those are like good things, just by the way, you guys. Those are good things. No, I made that homemade. I think Sam C's fibbing me here. I think she's fit. Is that true? If so, we're going to get this boxed up and sent out and start selling it. Yeah. Ken says you can recycle your corn. Too early, Ken. I'm not going down that route. And hey, December 23rd, whether you celebrate Christmas Eve, whether you celebrate another holiday, whether it's just a great Monday, I hope everybody's doing well, and I'm excited to hang out with you guys this time. Oh, yeah, Tony says, Sam knocked out of the park. You loved it? Yeah, Sam's a beast. I don't know if she rarely ever makes anything that I dislike. She's a beast. Alec is present, you guys. We can begin now. All right. It is December 23rd. Couple of notes. We will be here in studio, normal time for Beard Advice Live on Wednesday. My wife, Mrs. Claus, Samsey, she will be here with me, and we're going to give out beard advice. We're going to hang out. We're going to have an amazing time, you guys. So hopefully you guys will be here as well. And then also New Year's Eve, starting 9 p.m., I'm going to be here. We're going to take the new year in together and have just an amazing time of giveaways and laughs and whatever the heck we want to talk about. It's going to be a really good time. So, Christmas, December 25th, Beard Advice Live. Oh, will Dan have it? Yeah, we're going to have it. New Year's Eve. Oh, what am I going to do? I don't want to go out. There's drunk drivers, and I don't like being right here, live stream for free. Come hang with us, all right? Come hang with us on this one, guys. We're going to break it down. All right, question. I asked you guys about your dinner, but I would also like to know, what are you guys sipping on tonight? And I asked this specifically because I feel like you will have some good answers, some good answers for this one because you don't have work, a lot of you. Dan, how long do you let your kids stay up? So we don't do the full New Year's Eve with them. Our kids are 4, 7, and 9. And if they stay up too late, this is not like, oh, wow, Dan's the grumpy guy on the lawn. They don't function. They're not human the next day. We are not a late family. And so if it is something where they do stay up late, they entirely, like, their body's like, what is this? And then it's like the worst day of your life the next day. So we don't do anything crazy. We don't have them really stay up for New Year's Eve yet. I'm sure those years are coming, but right now it's kind of like a normal, like a normal bedtime. So they don't, and we get our kids up. Tonight was even earlier, but we get our kids up getting ready for bed at like 7 o'clock. And we get them up there, Maddox showers, get them all ready for bed. They get to watch TV, usually for an hour or 90 minutes. We don't make them go to sleep at 7 o'clock. But we have 3 different ages. So Maddox needs a little bit less sleep. Jax needs a little bit less than Violet. And so we kind of have our system, but they don't stay up late. Just not our thing, essentially. And to be fully honest, Sam and I enjoy that time. We are saturated with our kids all day long, and we love them, but man, they're a handful. When we put them to bed, it's like, man, that's nice. That's really nice. So, yeah, nothing too late for us. And Sarah says, yeah, because my kids are 3 and 8, and the 8-year-old is bargaining for extra time this year. We settled on 10 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. I think that's fair. I think you're starting to get that progression. Maddox, if Maddox asked us, we would let him stay in his room and watch TV till a certain time. That would be about it for the most part. Yeah, that'd be about it for the most part. Corey says, advantage of being on the West Coast. Watch the East Coast stream of New Year's Eve. Everyone in bed by 9:30. You guys have so many advantages on the West Coast when it comes to time. When I need to watch the main event of like a UFC card or a boxing match, it's at like 2 a.m. You guys get to watch the last one, the final event at like 9 p.m., at 10 p.m. Like, you guys get such an advantage on that time. Now, I know the flip side, you watch football super early on Sundays and all that kind of stuff, but man, it's hard. It's hard to stay up and watch the finals of the UFC or like a boxing match. Just so dang late, man. All right, but I'm glad you guys got the beverages out there, majority water. And so, yeah, man, Shane's like, yep, 9:05. Yeah, we don't even have that option. It's kind of interesting to think about viewing things from different time zones. Very interesting, very interesting. All right, before we move on to Florida Man Monday, you guys, if you don't mind, just double check, did you hit the thumbs up? And the only time I'm going to say this again would be... would be that if you could share this out. I don't care if it's on Facebook. I don't care if it's a text message. I don't care if it's an email. I don't care if it is an Instagram story. If you want to share this out and that's something you're comfortable with doing, it does make a difference. And I do want to say thank you guys. All right, Florida Man Monday. A little bit different today, but I did think it was important for us to share here just in case anybody was interested. And that, yeah, we'll see. We'll see if you've made Florida Man Monday yet. But this is a segment where we go over what's going on with our friends in Florida. Florida's just a wild place, and I like to talk about wild things. It's interesting. It's life. Let's enjoy it. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and see what is up with today's Florida Man Monday. And that would be the Florida Man Games announced new plans for audience participation. All right, you guys picking up what I'm putting down here? What to know? The Florida Man Games announced that one team will be plucked from the audience to compete in the 2025 games. Now, here are some examples of the games that they did in the Florida Man Games. It's like the Olympics, but for Florida people. And here are some of the games that they had. Weaponized pool noodle mud dueling. Yep. Hey, John, let me hit you with that again. No pun intended. Weaponized pool noodle mud dueling. Yeah. Next one. Evading arrest obstacle course. And how about a Category 5 hurricane wind cash grab? Hey, Jeff. Or how about beer belly Florida sumo wrestling? Yeah. Yep. Beer belly Florida sumo wrestling. So they are going to take an additional team. Yes. Actual games, Channing, actual competition, all based on Florida Man stories. All based on Florida Man stories. So, hey, George, so if you're like, gosh, I love when Dan covers these crazy stories, you yourself could be featured on this show If you participate in this, and I'll actually put that guarantee down. If anybody out there participates in the Florida Man games, you got a full highlight. We'll do like a video interview. We will make sure we get the full recap from you guys. And yeah, And so, yeah, imagine the plaque on the wall, like Corey says here. Son, I was part of the 2024 Weaponized Pool Noodle Mud Dueling Champions. That's street cred right there. To the absolute max street cred. So, yes, this is going down. And, yes, they do have the HBO show. And I do have a family friend that is on the show as an actress. She plays a doctor on Florida Man with Danny McBride. Dollar bills, y'all. So, yeah, this is real, guys. It is going on. Shout out to Florida. There were some events. Most of them have been, like, too hard lately. Like, horrific. If you guys ever go down the route of researching Florida people, Florida man, just prepare yourselves because it's not fun to read sometimes. Yeah, it's not fun to read sometimes. Yeah, Danny McBride is amazing. Now, he only plays the same character, a.k.a. himself, in pretty much everything he does. But Eastbound Down, one of the best comedies of all time. The other one that he did, I forget oh man, but that was really good. The one that was about like the church that had like the craziness going on. That was really good. Yep. Yeah, evading arrest obstacle course. And Craig, you want to see what it's like on the other side? That would be fun, right? Former law enforcement getting in there. What's up, Michael? That could be cool. Righteous Gemstones. Yeah. And that was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And so, yeah, he is really good. Eastbound Down. Yep. Classic. Absolute classic. So yeah, he's electric, but he does simply play himself in every role that he's ever had. And so yeah, Your Highness, yep, I do remember that one too. Yeah, yep, exactly. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see the absolute shenanigans that we have going on tonight with Johnnie Ray. Prepare yourselves for this. Oh, Vice Principal is another good one. Yep, that is a good one. I really like that one, actually. Here is the craziness of the deal tonight. And if you'll see in the chat, there is a custom link that is pinned to detail this sale, and I'll explain in just a second here. But this is Johnnie Ray. They're out of Lambertville, Michigan, a.k.a. they're like an Exeter 2 from the border of Ohio, but it is a Michigan company, by the way, you guys. Owned by Hannah and Nate, of course. You guys know them. You guys love them. They do have a great Facebook group, too. If you guys are interested, just search Johnnie Ray on Facebook. And they do a lot of really fun, engaging things. So, yeah, keep that. Yeah, first exit. Yeah, he's right there. He's right there. We passed you on Tuesday of last week. But he's right there. So, what do we have today, you guys? A truly premium company, from their ingredients to their customer service to their unboxing experience to the packaging to the labeling to any aspect. This is a company where if you slap the premium tag on it, I think across the board, all of us can nod our head and say, yeah, that actually is warranted for the use of that word, where a lot of times it's not. Right? A lot of times it's like, what makes you luxury? What makes you stand out? Well, having the most unique bottles in the game, having some of the ingredients that you don't see with any other company in the entire industry. There's a lot of things where it starts to be like, okay, that is absolutely fair to be able to say that it is premium. And it really is. I'm very proud of the Pure Essentials line, which is the collab where I helped create the blend with the hemisqualane, the essential oils, and the fragrances that are used for it, the essential oil fragrances, and just how thin it is and amazing. And so very, very, very proud of that one. And so, yeah, those bottom-up pump bottles are awesome. And Nate can tell you, I was very hesitant on those because I am not a pump top guy. And I had to give him my apprehensions. And there's other owners in here right now that if you bring an idea to me, the problem with dealing with me is I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. A lot of times company owners just want yes men and just want hype people and just want when they pitch an idea to you to be like, yeah, that's the greatest thing I've ever heard. You're amazing. And then they keep working with you because you make them feel good. You give them that serotonin release. That's not me, right? If you ask me, I'm going to answer honestly. And I'm very proud of that, but I do understand that that's a problem and can hurt relationships and can cause like rough feelings. However, when he brought me these bottles, I was like, ooh, man. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of pump tops. And he was like, hear me out. Here's how these are different. And I was like, okay, all right, let me try. And I tried them, and it was awesome. Corey, yeah, man, he says, whoa, the Dan C bundle's $36 off with that deal. Yeah, tonight's deal's crazy. I'm not going to try and, like, put, like, wild emphasis on it because I don't want people being like, oh, man, Dan's, like, I'll let the deal speak for itself tonight. Yeah, I'll let the deal speak for itself. And so, yes. Hey, I appreciate that, Primal. He said, if you look up the word authentic in the dictionary, it's just a picture of Dan's face. Hopefully it's the bearded face. Yeah, hopefully it's the bearded face. Okay. Got it. Let's go ahead and check out the website and what you guys will see if you click that link that's in the chat. And I'll put it, it's pinned in the chat, but I'll put it actually in the chat as well. So if you pop over here, you'll see what's going on for the commands corner, all right? And we scroll down, and here is the deal, and it's tonight only. Code DANC10 straight up is worth 40% off. Now, on top of that, even beyond the 40% off, there's a free $25 gift card and a free Island Oud sample. Island Oud, meaning it has oud and it has a citrus tropical fruity vibes with it. Included with all orders. Now, here are the only stipulations. There must be at least one full-size product. So it's not like you're going to go buy a $3 thing and be like, ha, 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 I conned the system, you know, and I was able to work around to get a gift card. Ooh, woo, wah, wee, whoa. No. At least one full-size product. I think that's fair and makes sense, especially at a 40% discount. And the only things, and yeah, the Island Oud is a fragrance. It would be dang near impossible to achieve anything near it with it being essential oil. So that one is a fragrance. But the items that do not include for the full-size one for these deals would be wash bars, clearance items, and sample items. The margins on those, they would just lose a crazy amount of money. It's like that's pretty much at cost. Or on some products, this is crazy, guys, but on some products in the industry of beard care, usually samples, companies lose money on every sale. Now, it's with the goal of getting new customers and customers for life, right? It's an investment for the company, but those margins are just so minuscule that it's difficult. Yep, it is difficult. You buy one full-size oil and you get the gift card. That is correct. Yes, let me say that again. If you buy one full-size oil, you do get that $25 gift card. Now, the gift card, I believe, is going to be sent out on the first of the year. Nate or Hannah will clarify that in the chat. But I believe that's going to be sent out the first of the year. So, yes, it is a full-size oil gets you this gift card. Oh, does he have it right here? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Gift cards will be issued on January 1st, and they'll be valid for just like 4 months, which is awesome. And so you do need to use DanC10 at checkout. That's going to be good until midnight tonight. And also, there is the Dan C Bearded Bundle. Come on, big baby. And that is the Grand Blanc. That is the collab. Pure Essential Oil, butter, wash, and conditioner with that hemisqualane oil. Yeah. That's a very, very, very regular lineup in my rotation. To a kind of addicting degree lately, just to be fully transparent. And so, yes, that bundle is ready to go, you guys. And that deal tonight is utterly insane. So check that out. If you go down, they do have the videos that we've done and where we've featured Johnnie Ray in them. If you're like, Dan, you've been working with this company? Yeah, I'd say for a little while. And so, yes, this is what we have it breaking down. The profile on Grand Blanc is very simple. All pure essentials, and it is pink grapefruit and peppermint. Pink grapefruit and peppermint. Fantastic. Yep, absolutely fantastic. It's a very great deal. Yes, it is. How's that thin viscosity with a great beard? So anybody that has tried the Pure Essentials blend, the one that is the thin hemisqualane, that has a gray beard, please share in the chat. And this is full runway clearance, to be totally honest. If it's not for you for whatever reason, you are more than welcome to share, right? You're more than welcome to share. And so for that one, for me and what I've heard and what I've experienced, the hemisqualane oil is beyond unique. It is the thinnest oil I've ever worked with, but it doesn't fully act like a thin oil. It doesn't have the styling or the quick drying out properties of a thin oil. It is going to penetrate. It is going to do all its amazingness, but it's not something that has been an issue that I've heard for any gray beards. It's so good. And Jason right here, you can see his beard. He said, you almost don't need a butter. It leaves your beard so soft. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. And I do thoroughly, I'm actually making a video on this. I do thoroughly recommend all beards rotate viscosities. Even if you're like, I'm a gray beard, I do not use thin oils. I highly recommend working it in. Even if it's on a day where you're like, I don't necessarily need my beard to look the best, work that in. Yep, work that into your rotation. So yes. All right, and here's Craig. He says, Josh, I love their scent profiles, but honestly, the light viscosity does not work well on my beard. And that's why I want you guys to share. This is not something we're trying to pull something over on anybody. Share away. If you have tried, let us know on that one. And yeah, and okay. And Randy says, I haven't tried the JRs, but thin viscosity does amazing things for my gray beard. There you go. Greg says, it works great with my gray beard. Nice. Johnny B says, Midnight Reserve is my new favorite, for real. Mm-hmm. And Craig says, I feel like I have to reapply during the day with these. I tend to use them as my overnight oil. Yeah, and that's fine. And to give context, Craig is in a very dry climate. He's in that Arizona dry air, so that could be a factor as well, for sure. Yep, absolutely. And Kenneth says, I have a graying beard, and their blend is a must for my rotation. Yep, a must for my rotation. And Nate's got a great point here. He said, Craig, and for that reason, I'll be keeping our signature blend around with the medium thickness. Love that. Love that. Johnny B says, I prefer a heavier oil, mainly medium thick or thick, but I enjoy the feel of the hemisqualane. Awesome. Leo with a gray beard says, my beard likes the thin viscosity. And Donald says, all I know that I went through a full sample kit, 5 full bottles of oil, 1 wash and conditioner bottle, and 2 butters. Love, yeah, that'll do it. That'll tell the story. Yeah, that'll tell a story. I love that. All right, and then on here, what is the profile of Frankenmuth? I see blue tansy and a mint twist. Yeah, so I did a video on this, but essentially blue tansy is super unique and very, very, very interesting. It is like a floral apple is the best way I can describe it. A floral fresh apple, and then you add some mintiness to it. I'll tell you guys what's in beard in a little bit, but I have in Frankenmuth right now. Grand Blanc I still think is my favorite, but Frankenmuth is sniffing at it. Frankenmuth is clawing at it. It's right there. If for some reason it doesn't come back and it stays limited, my heart will hurt. Now, I'll probably be okay because I'll be able to get my hands on a stock of it, but my heart will hurt that it can't be purchased regularly because it is that good. Yeah, it is that good. So, yeah, just, man, it's so good. So good. Is it good for the night? What's that? I'm sorry, Johnny B. I missed on the order of questions there. So, yeah, and nice. Bearded Chef says, Johnny Ray's Oil is the only company that compete with my number 1 company. Nah, it's tied for first place. There you go. I love that. Frankenmuth is great, but Pictured Rocks is the best essential oil I've ever smelled. It is dang good, too. Yep, it is dang good, too. Is it a good nighttime scent? Oh, yes. Yes. Unbelievably good for nighttime. Yep, 100%. And Moose says, the Essentials blends are so incredible. And Lunchbox says, I love Frankenmuth. Yep, it needs to be a permanent lineup. Jeremy, I agree. I have not discussed this with Nate, at least to my recollection right now. I have a suspicion Frankenmuth will have to be a permanent scent, or at least a reoccurring seasonal. I don't know, but it has to be. Yeah, but it really, Sleeping Bear is a great one for night. Get it? Sleeping Bear? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. Yeah, Johnny B, There's zero products on the market that smell like Frankenmuth. I don't believe a beard company has ever used Blue Tansy essential oil before. I cannot tell you, be like, oh yeah, it's kind of like this one, or oh, it's kind of a floral, fresh apple scent. Kind of crazy. Yeah, kind of crazy. Oh, snap. Okay, I never put this together. Nate said Frankenmuth. It's Christmas all year round for a reason. Wow. Okay, so if you guys don't get the reference there, I've mentioned it before, but Frankenmuth is named that because we have a store called Bronner's. It's the world famous Bronner's, and it's the biggest Christmas store in the United States, and it's open all year round, 365 days a year. That is that. If you actually plan that out ahead of time, yeah, Blue Tansy, Abe. Yep. That's some next level brilliance. Some next level brilliance. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. And Moose says the citrus notes within the essential line are without a doubt my favorite citrus notes out of any company in the beard world. Wow. There you go. Yep. And Average Joe says he's got his order. Hasn't got him in beard yet, but loves the scents and just sent another order through. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I love that. All right, so again, guys, that deal is going on tonight. You'll have that for another just over 2 hours, 40% off. If you buy anything that's full size with those few exceptions, which are in the description, by the way, guys, then you get a $25 gift card on top of that. That's really cool. Yep, really, 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 really cool. Nope, no coconut oil in Johnnie Ray's. Nope. Frankenmuth for Pictured Rocks. Mike, I'm going to recommend Frankenmuth. Or both. But I'm going to recommend Frankenmuth in that situation. Both are great, though. You can't go wrong. Yeah, you can't go wrong. All right, we need a beard wash and conditioner and a Frankenmuth set. If you like Frankenmuth and you haven't tried Grand Blanc, you guys, you will love Grand Blanc. I'll say that again. If you love Frankenmuth and you have not tried Grand Blanc, you will really enjoy that one. Yeah, you really will. You really will. And so, yes. So, yeah, check that out. I know that you would enjoy those for sure. Okay, got that. Let's go ahead and see something else that's new, and I will hit you guys with the Carry Blend in a little second here. But look at this. In case you are, Abe loves Grand Blanc and Clarity, yeah. Nice, well, in case you are like on the fence and you're like, I know it's a crazy deal, but I just don't know, Dan, here you go. Debuting tonight, right now, on this stream, we have a new, freshly minted 100% guarantee for satisfaction with Johnnie Ray. Their promise is that they're so confident you'll love their products. If you're a first-time customer and you're not completely satisfied with your purchase, let them know within 30 days of your order, and they'll replace the item, no hassle. Contact us and give the feedback, and they might ask for a photo, but that's about it. Their commitment is to fairness. They guarantee it's limited to one single replacement per first-time customer and applies to all full-size products only. And with this one, if there is a international order, they can't give that same guarantee just because of how shipping is. You guys know that. But they're going to do whatever they can to make it right. So they have a guarantee of satisfaction here. If you're like, I just don't know, guys, they're that confident. And even if you reach out and you're like, nope, it wasn't for me, they're not even going to take offense to it. They put their best game out on the field and they're leaving it there. If it's not for you, it's just simply not for you. And so, yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Need the DNC bundle in other sense besides Grand Blanc, but that's my bundle, Tony. That's my sense. It's close to my heart. It's close to my heart on that one. But yeah, and Nate says it right. He says, we'll make it right for our international folks. So just keep that in mind. Debuting tonight, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Take a screenshot if you guys would like those details. I believe it's going to be on the website as well. But yeah, really, 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 really cool. And Will says, look at that guarantee. I'm confident you'll be satisfied, but knowing you have this, that absolutely amazing. Yep. Nice, Jerry. Very cool. Look at that beard. Goodness gracious. And Chef says, I have a feeling that this 100% guarantee won't be used very often. That's the goal, right? That's the goal. Dan, which blend is the thinner blend? Steven, the thinner blend is the Pure Essential Blend. And I'm going to show you guys right meow. So here is that blend. The other one is the same, just minus the hemisqualane oil. Yep, minus the hemisqualane oil. Ooh, that's a tough one. Go with Beard Octane Sugar Twist, Dead Man's Black Label, or Lux Classy. I'll let the chat give any feedback if they have, Mr. P. I don't have. I'm going to sit that one out, but people will let you know in there. Stroganoff. Hey, make sure you guys are live. Make sure you are live. All right. Make sure everyone out there is live. Refresh the stream. Click the word live. Make sure you are live, baby. All right. Awesome. And Dave says, for me, the customer service makes a huge difference in getting my business. Love the customer service from what I'm seeing now. Oh, yeah. And if you guys don't know Nate, in the quick little story here, he's probably sick of me telling this, but I think it's valuable. Nate was a very well-respected and pretty decently high-ranking employee at Apple. That's what he did. He did customer service. He helped out customers. That was his thing, was the experience. Yeah, okay, good, Greg. Welcome back, man. And so he, Stroganoff's beard oil scent? Nah, no way. Karen, come get your son. But he stepped away from Apple and then started his own business and was doing this with his wife and every step of the way. But he brings over that experience, that like knowledge of customer service expectations from Apple and brought it over here, which is really great. Tony says, buy Stone's Trace. Thank me later. There you go. Island Oud, I do not believe is available yet. Hang on for that one, but I do not believe it's available yet. What darker scent? What's the go-to? Right here, Stone Trace. Stone Trace would be on the darker side. Most of his main lineup is kind of like that. Or if you get from the colognes from the Rhapsody line, those are darker as well. Yeah, those are darker. And Nate says, we try. I have a ton of experience in customer service side of things. Apple wins awards yearly for that and taught me a ton. Boom. There you go. Yep, absolutely. Andrew says, Nate, you and I for sure need to talk about customer service at a B-Dubs meetup sometime. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Can he drop us any Apple tips and tricks? Yeah, I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can. Yeah, no doubt. Nice, Eric. Yeah, I love that. And Nate says, we include handwritten notes in every single order. I literally thought about it today. We'll hire a personal note writer if we ever get to the point that I can't do it. I love that. I love that. And Nate's good buddy Corey says, if you guys enjoy darker fragrances and colognes, I suggest Legato or Adagio. Adagio or Legato if you like those darker cologne type scents. Yep, there you go. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Nate, you have job offers. Mark's like, pick me. Emily's like, hire me. That's awesome. You'll have a good workforce that's passionate and personally invested. That's pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. All right. And I will put the little scrolly at the bottom, you guys. 40% off tonight. Free $25 gift card. And don't forget, you're going to get the free Island Oud sample with every order as well. Did I put $12.59? That's supposed to be 11, right? Yeah, 11 makes more sense. $12.59 would not really exist tonight. All right. Boom. There we go. All right. And that Nate says Adagio, Legato, and Midnight Reserve are our dark ones for sure. There you go. Amber does have amazing handwriting. That's true. I can vouch for that. Yes, absolutely. And Mircha says, I'm late to the stream and to the JR Hype train too. I've absolutely fallen in love with their products. Their oil is so good. It makes my beard feel better even on days when I use other companies. Now, I will say here, I will pat myself on the back. Mircha was like, I don't know. I said, Mircha, I don't know if there's a company that fits your personality and preferences better than Johnnie Ray. I'm almost positive at verbatim I told him that. Either like right before the fact or right after the fact that he ordered. There is not a company that fits his personality and preference better than this company. And guess what? I was right. It fit him perfectly. And so I love that. I love being able to recommend companies without having to worry. And MG says, what can I say about Johnnie Ray? Stating here in the car before I go inside just to say that their signature blend is magical. Its softening effect on the beard is unlike anything else I've tried. And also, just a little, put the pieces together. The Island Dude was the limited mystery scent we dropped earlier in the year and went over insanely well. Yeah. And Mircha says, Dan is spitting straight facts here. Lore, accurate claim right there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so yeah, if you guys don't know, he does use some exotic oils, and I do know people struggle with pronouncing these ones when they read it, and they'll be like, Dan, how do you pronounce it? Dan, how do you say it? You're a legit. What? I just messed up. I can't even speak about the word that I'm trying to say about saying words. Oh my gosh. All right. You are a pronunciation prowess connoisseur. And here we go. I just can't say it for right now. My brain's short-circuiting. It's just I can't say it. You guys ever hit a wall where you're like, my brain won't put those pieces together? I can't make those sounds happen right now. So yeah. Dan is the only person in the world. I know. It's really frustrating when people don't get these right. Yeah. Can't do it. Can't do it. I haven't even had Mountain Dew today. That's the crazy thing. No Mountain Dew in this system today. All right. Here is the accurate. I'm actually going to give this one a real try today, okay? I know I get silly with you guys. I know we have a little bit of fun here. But here, Mountain Dew withdrawal. It could be. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. It could be. It could be withdrawals. All right. I know I get silly. I know we have some fun with this one. But I am going to, Abe, I'm going to give you guys my actual real attempt at pronouncing these correct tonight. I did a lot of Google pronunciation. I did even like the YouTube like teacher robot type things on how to pronounce them. So I put the work in, and I'm going to be able to describe them correctly. I'm going to put the work in to describe them correctly. Okay? Yeah, that's true, Eric. That is true. All right, later though. All right. Here is after all of my work. Nice, Garrett. Nice. Okay. There was a tease in a prior Dancy video about a new Johnnie Ray product that's never been done before. No, I can't. MG, I cannot say that. I will say that's still being worked on and will be coming in 2025. I've never seen it in the beard industry, and I'm very excited for that one. All right. Here is the correct pronunciation of these oils. This is on the Pure Essential line. The first one is hemisqualene oil. The next one is mango gango oil, followed by broccoli seed oil, followed by okay, give me a chance on this one. I know it's perfect so far. This one stumped me, but I did look it up, and I do know how to say this one. Minya. Yep, that was right. All right, one more time. Mania. Followed by Ungari oil, followed by meadow foam seed oil. That one's tough. I may have messed that one up. Yeah, I may have messed that one up, but I believe it is. I struggle with that one, but I think it's meadow foam seed oil, followed by cucumber seed oil, followed by and Perilia seed oil. Perilia seed oil. I know you guys like when I do it silly, but I did need to take one night to be serious and tell you exactly how to pronounce these ones. And yeah, broccoli, it's French, yes. You do have to think about the origins of these root words, and that one is French, and you do need to make sure you're putting that little pinky out when you say it. You guys couldn't see it. What's up, Eric? You guys couldn't see it, but I did have the pinky out when I was talking about broccoli seed oil. Oh, so stupid. So stupid. Yeah, there's no birds were harmed in the making of these. No bird oil in their blend, you guys. No seed oil. It's just how you say it. Yeah, it's just simply how you say it, you guys. All right. So again, on the for real side, you guys, on the for real side, if my family tomorrow comes over and we're like, Dan, I need something I've tried all the companies that you've recommended the last couple of years. I need something different. I need something elevated. I need something classy. It's got to feel great. It's got to smell great. It's got to work great. If I have issues, I need to have customer service. To my dad, to any family members, any friends, try Johnnie Ray. I know from the bottom of my heart, you would not regret any of those pennies spent. If anything, you'll be upset at me because I didn't push you harder earlier. And I do mean that. Like, to my core, life is about enjoying. We need to enjoy this journey. If you're not, why are you doing it? If you're getting stuck on things that are stressing you out, that aren't worth it, that aren't in your control, try to alleviate that the best you can. But I know people will enjoy this company. I know they're going to enjoy the scents, the feel, just the premium experience that you get that comes with it. And that deal tonight is absolutely absurd. Scrolling down at the bottom, it really is, really is amazing. The nice thing is, in the oil, there are no long-chain fatty acids. If you need to get your fix of the long-chain fatty acids, you got to go to the butter for the long-chain fatty acids. The balm, they have some long-chain fatty acids as well. But the oil, unfortunately, we only have those medium boys in the smaller than medium. So, yeah, it's definitely, we have some options there, but not quite on that one. What up, Tabs? Plural. All right. So, again, check that one out, you guys. And beyond that, let's go ahead and talk about, and if you guys have any other feedback for Johnnie Ray, drop it at any point, you guys. Any point here. If you buy a full-size oil, you get a sample of the Island Oud and a $25 gift card. Grand Blanc, Frankenmuth. I mean, there's so many awesome options that are out there. Yes. In that Dancy bundle, $36 off with this deal tonight. This is an absurd deal. This is a crazy deal. Is this a play to get new customers hooked for life? Yes, of course, it is. And that's not anything that any company would hide or want to hide. They would love to have you as a customer for life. If this is the encouragement to get you to try them, they're happy with that. So just understand that. Does Island Oud have any long-chain fatty acids? If they drop it in a butter or balm, yes, they will. Yes. Nice, Willie. Awesome, man. And Mircha says, I have so much stuff, but I always want to buy more JR products just to be able to write positive reviews. They deserve all the credit. That's awesome. And Corey says, and let me put a link in the chat, you guys. If you know, you know. But there will be a link in the chat for the giveaways. We'll talk about it in just a second here, but let me read Corey's comment. I didn't even read it before placing it on the screen because I was that confident. Dana Spin Facts. I've been in the industry for 9 years, and Johnnie Ray really is that company. They got that dog in them. Proud to call Nate a personal friend as well. His products are absolutely top shelf, and it's just true. There's not even any subjectivity to that. It's just simply true. Hey, what's up, Keith? Won't be on too long tonight. Got to do it. Yeah, hey, I hear you, man. I hear you, Keith. Take care, man. Have a great night. Happy holidays. All that stuff. And Nate says, we almost had to price the bundle at a bit more because we didn't account for the 40%. But then I was like, nah, run it. I love that. All right, what's up, Arden? Welcome, dude. Good to see you here. And, yeah, please make sure you guys are live. Love that. Okay. And again, guys, the link is in the chat for the giveaways tonight. Jay knows what I'm talking about. All you got to do, guys, is click the link, put your name, put your email, and be a subscriber. That's it. If you see your name on the screen, you drop a comment like, woohoo, it's me, yippee, anything like that, and you got it. All right? And this deal does go away in just under 2 hours for any planning people out there. Yeah. What is considered a thick oil? The only thick oil on the market in my terms would be Artius Man. A thick oil pretty much has to be castor oil based as the first ingredient because that is the thickest carrier that we commonly see or use, and really just at all. And so, yeah, are there specific oils? Yeah. So castor oil being the first ingredient is likely going to be a thick oil. Fable's like a medium thick, and I believe castor is the second ingredient on theirs. But yeah, Ardius would be the thickest of the thick, and it is because of the castor oil. Yeah. Do all of the scents surround you as Island Royale does? That's a good question, Leo. I don't know how to answer that. That's a good question. Yeah. Is when it's got a picture of me thick. No, you got to have a couple extra thicker than a Snicker out there. I do love Snickers. They're delicious. Yeah. Yep. Was just about to ask about Fable. Yeah, so Fable would be a medium thick. They're not as thick as Ardius, but it's not as medium as like the Johnnie Ray's original blend would be the one. So yeah. I also think anything with coconut oil is on the thicker side. So I actually have never seen a beard oil on the market for beard products that use the traditional coconut oil, as they should not use it. Normal coconut oil has a comedogenic rating of a 4, which means it is highly likely to clog everyone's pores. Now, that's why when people online, right, if you guys go on like Reddit or the YouTube comments on like my top products video, it's flooded with all these dudes that know more than everybody else in here. Let me say that again. It's flooded with all these dudes that know way more than everyone else in here. I just use coconut oil. That all is like gimmicks and scams and snake oil. All you need is coconut oil. Yeah, it's just look it up, guys. The comedogenic scale is a scale to say how likely a product is to clog your pores. Coconut oil is a 4. I don't need to look that up because I know this stuff. I live this stuff. It's a 4. Now, if you see coconut oil on the ingredients in most beard products, especially oils, it's likely MCT oil or fractionated coconut oil, which essentially, and this is not even to be funny, I was playing along earlier, but normal coconut oil, semi-viscous at room temperature, meaning it's not liquid. It's not solid. It's that like almost mashed potato-like consistency, right? That is the long-chain fatty acids. If you remove the long-chain fatty acids, it is now a 1 or a 2 on the comedogenic scale, not as likely to clog people's pores. That's why I am not a fan of long-chain fatty acids on the pores under your beard, because we have very unique pores and follicles that are easy to clog, which then can cause pimples. It can cause slow growth. It can cause your beard to feel heavy and not style as well. So most beard products on the industry that say coconut oil, it is not normal coconut oil. It's usually like a fractionated version of it. How do you pronounce Grand Blanc? Grand Blanc. Hi, is this Dan from Grand Blanc? So yeah, yep, absolutely. Yeah, so interesting. Okay, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me see what else that we have here. Interesting. So Channing, I bet you the hair products is fractionated coconut oil. I'd be surprised if they used normal coconut oil. 4 out of, I think 5 is like the highest we'd ever see for a comedogenic scale, but 4 is like the biggest one. Yeah, it's a huge one on there. Yeah. So, yep, coconut oil, not a fan of normal coconut oil. And again, if you go on Reddit and stuff, I only use coconut oil on my beard. I literally had that comment today on my videos. I forget what video it was. It was it was the video. You guys can go look it up. Go to the video that is, and it's a good dude too, by the way. But it was the video about only washing once a week and needing to wash more. And if you sort comments by newest, it'll be on there from today. And just said, I only use coconut oil. Hey, whatever works for you. I'm not here trying to sell you or convince you, but if you want to know, I'll tell you the real information. So yes. And Andrew says, until this channel, I used coconut oil for my bald head and I never knew why I was having issues until you, Dan. Let's go. Yep, at this point, nod and smile. Yeah. When people tell me it's all a scam and tell me they only use coconut oil or they only use this or that, awesome. I'm not here to convince you. If you want to talk, I'm good. Yep, I'm good. Yes, I got into a discussion about coconut oil with the coworker the other day. Yeah, and we can't talk about coconut oil without acknowledging the fact that some people have weird reactions to it on their skin, primarily the reaction that it makes them smell like a wet dog. Why is that? I don't know. I'm actually working on a video, but it's a very delicate video because I don't want to hurt anybody or any company while I make that, right? I'm a person. I'm a human. I'm not here to hurt people. But it needs to be factually backed up, right? It needs to have some serious science behind it before I can talk about this phenomenon of my numbers based on what I've heard, maybe 20% of guys have some kind of reaction on their skin to coconut oil, fractionated MCT or normal coconut oil. It doesn't affect them with the hair because it's not the pheromones and the reactions that we have from our skin, but there are guys that do have that problem. So yeah, yep, absolutely. Yeah, Max says use Babasu instead, much lighter without the natural scent. Yeah, yep, I love Babasu. Mm-hmm. Make sure you wash once a year. Yeah, definitely. What's up, Roger? Must be nice if coconut oil works in your beard, bro. Right, must be nice. Yeah. What? That's crazy. Oh, it's very prevalent. There's people in the chat right now. Yep, right here. Connor has it. It's about 20% of guys. I'm luckily have a pretty decent sample size, and it's real. Yep, it's real. So I don't know what does it, but for some reason he said hat was about a wet dog. I just tried a bottle of oil and it smelled exactly like that, but the other scents from the same brand do not smell like that. It could be a reaction. It's just a reaction for sure. What about just jojoba? Doesn't it No. Nope. So that's one of the most like blown out of proportion things you'll see in this industry. There's some things that were said like 8 years ago that just get regurgitated over and over and over again. I actually had a full length discussion with a company owner that you guys are trying to get me again. But I have a full discussion with this company owner that was, oh man. All right, let's get into it. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get it. So the problem with somebody where I love studying people, I love studying public speaking and debating and any kind of human interaction, I'm fascinated by it. And there's some strategies that people use to pull things over on you guys. One of them is they talk in a way that is very title driven. I have done this for this long. I have this title. I have that title. And they use it in a way to say that they are better than you. And you're like, but Dan, you mentioned tonight that you have a bachelor's and 2 master's degrees. Yeah, I talked about that in a way that I don't want my kids to go to college, and that it's not something that I use in any kind of way as like leverage to say that I'm better than anybody. It is borderline a regret of mine. I use it in the opposite way. The only thing that college taught me was how to research. That was important, but also how to get through hoops to get to the finish line. Both important, and I will give it that. But I don't remember most of what I learned. So I just want to make sure I put that out there. That is not that's not something that I go for. But people do that. Also, people will throw things out there and make really long posts just because they're going to throw so many things at you that you can't possibly rebut all of them. They're going to throw so many things at you to make it sound like they know what they're talking about. And this owner had one of those things about jojoba, and they actually say that it's terrible for you and all that, blah, 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 blah. Got it. Understood. They also will do things like talk in a very scientific way over and over again. Now, I know we have a running joke of the long-chain fatty acids on here, but it would be like using the scientific name of everything and just talking in this way. But also, the last way is they use studies as if they are 100% factual and 100% perfectly aligned when they don't. And this owner did that. He kept saying things like this over and over and over again, and it's just regurgitated garbage. There's a bunch of it in this industry because when the industry was formed, we didn't have the proper products. We didn't have the proper research. We still don't, to be fully fair. We need more money behind beards to get the proper research on beards. We can only do a lot of inferring and understanding like, hey, this was a study on head hair. This is beards. We can infer that this probably works. We don't know for sure, but we can infer. Jojoba is not the closest mimic. Squalene is actually much closer to natural sebum oil than jojoba is. Jojoba is actually a liquid wax. It's not even an oil. Look it up. I know it's kind of crazy. So no, there is no single carrier on this planet that works better or as good as a well-balanced blend. The closest that I've ever researched and tried myself would be hemp seed oil. Now, hemp seed oil has some drawbacks. Federal regulations, especially for federal employees. It has regulations from some countries where hemp products are entirely illegal. It also has a mild odor to it, not the odor you're thinking of, but it also has a shorter shelf life. So there's pros and cons to it, but no, if I were to do a single carrier, it would not be jojoba in really any way. So yeah. And yeah, so the people that do have the reaction to coconut oil, it does overpower the actual fragrance of the product. Now, most of you don't have this. I'm not trying to scare anybody. But if we're talking about it, we're talking about being real. And so that would be, yeah. That would be definitely. And Nick says, the problem is coconut can be good, but it's not that universally good. Yeah, no, it is so true. But we also have facts. Again, guys, look up the co-metagenic scale rating of coconut oil, and then read what a 4 says. And you'll see where it's at. How do you enter this giveaway? I will put a link in the chat right meow. Go ahead and click that, put your name and email, and you're all signed up. Yep, all signed up. Yes. Okay. All right. About to send my order in. Does the beard wash conditioner count as a full-size product? Yes, it does. Yep. Yeah, 100% MG. Good to go there. All right. Okay. If we were trying to get you again, we'd be talking about, no, I get it. Hey, Eric, thanks, man. It is crazy that we are at the end of the year. Yep, absolutely crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and Arch, I don't have a problem with any version of coconut oil. For the record, I have no issues with it. I do not have that reaction. Not at all. But I do know people have it. Oh, agreed entirely. Again, I'm not a proponent of college, but it made me learn how to research. It, especially my master's degrees, made me understand what confirmation bias is. It made me understand the flaws in looking for answers and looking to be right rather than looking for information. I learned a lot about myself in terms of research with going for my master's degrees for both of them. So yeah, that would be the biggest one. But they're master. Oh, yeah. You know who I'm talking about, don't you, Toll Booth Willie? Wait, this isn't who I think it is it? Toll Booth, you're not. No, that's somebody else. Do you know who I'm talking about, Toll Booth? Yeah. Years ago, my barber recommended jojoba-based shampoo. It didn't work well with my oily skin. Yeah, because it's going to sit and seal. Exactly, Leo. Yeah, it's going to sit and seal. Big words, confuse, explain it like a regular person. So, yeah, okay. Toll Booth knows exactly what I'm talking about. So this was on Reddit, just to be straight up with you guys. In my response to that owner, I took time out of my day. I wrote a really well-written response, and he accepted it. Kudos to him. And kind of the whole concept of it was, if you really want to educate people, right? If you really want people to learn, if that's your actual goal, you need to meet them where they're at and then elevate their thinking from there. If you talk above people and you talk down to them, they're never going to elevate. They're never going to get better. They're never going to learn. You need to meet people where they're at and then bring them up. That's what the best teachers do. That's what the best coaches do. The best parents, the best friends. You meet them where they're at and then you bring them up. If you have the best information in the world up here, but it's not digestible by everybody else, it's not worth a ton of good. You got to be able to take all this stuff going on, put it in a package that you can deliver and somebody can consume it. Otherwise, it's worthless, right? Michael Jordan probably has the most basketball knowledge of all time up here. How good of a coach is he? He's not, because he's not great at communication. He's not great at empathy. Michael Jordan has no empathy at all. That's what made him a killer. That's what made him savage. That's what made him one of the greatest competitors of all time, to not have that. That also makes it not great for educating, for communicating, for many other traits. And that is so true right here. And I told this company owner that. I said, you got to meet people where they're at to be able to bring them up. And so that's super important. If you're just trying to sound like you're smart and you're just trying to win points like that, cool. Have fun with that. There's not a lot of use in that, at least for me. Yep, at least for me. So yeah. And I hate products that put the scientific names for the oils. Yeah, some places require it. So if it's like an oil from Europe or Australia, they require it. They can put the layman's term in parentheses or vice versa, but they do require it. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Okay. As I'm kind of coming through here, you guys. I love this so much. So much, guys. Buying a Chicago comb right now, are they all the same teeth-wise? No. I mean, they're the same quality, but the teeth are different shapes and sizes for different ones. Yep. And Peter Max says, I've only had one customer ever say anything to me personally about the fraction. Yeah, and that's the thing, too. I think company owners oftentimes have a hard time understanding this. Is I'm at this unique spot in this community where, if we're going to be frank and honest, the community was kind of built around this channel, right? There are different like corners of the beard world and beard niche and beard hobbies, but a huge part of it is surrounding this channel, right? It's one of the things I do best is build community and bring people together. I have a spot where people feel much more comfortable coming to me with concerns than they do with the company owners for a great reason. They don't want to feel like they're complaining. They don't want companies to feel like they're being attacked. They don't want to be that person, that everyone was like, oh, I had this customer. Oh, they don't want to be that. So they know that it's like a safe place with me, a judgment-free place, but also like a source of bouncing information and exchanging notes off of. And so they come to me with concerns long before they come to companies. And so I have, like, when I do consultations or I have like discussions with companies, even the companies I'm close with, it's unbelievably valuable because I hear things even about their own company that other people don't, or like general in the industry. And until you're like on this side and you see the mass amount of messages I have, I had an appointment today for an hour. I came back to 27 Instagram messages. Now that made me very happy. That gave me all the butterflies and tingles. Like, people like me. They want to talk to me. They value what I have to think and say. I love that. It's not a burden at all. But the amount that I get, I don't think companies can like fathom or understand how people do come to me and then their brain, they're like, why aren't they telling us? Why aren't they just coming to us? I don't get to hear that. I understand it. It's just kind of like the safe outlet. It's like I'm their person. And so that I love that. I love that that's the lane that I've created and that's the lane that I'm in. It definitely makes me happy. But it makes for interesting discussions with companies because they're not getting the same input that I'm receiving. And so I love that. Yeah, I absolutely love it. All right. Larry Bird was a great communicator. If you're talking about trash talking, yes, he was. If you're talking about being like a teammate and communicating in a teaching way, not so much. Go dig into those stories of what it was like to be a teammate of Kobe Bryant or Larry Bird. Not as much fun. Yeah, not as much fun. And Eric says, if I reach out on IG, would you be able to provide me some tips and tricks on researching and navigating the college library type resources? I'm still absolutely terrible. Yeah, the good news is, you guys, being able to go through research today is exponentially more easy than it was when I was in school even. And I know that's like, oh, Dan's talking about back in my day. No. I actually mean it. I definitely have some tips and tricks for you. So reach out to me. I would be glad to help you out. Yep, I would be glad to help you out on that one. Yep, no doubt about it. Teach, not preach. Yep, exactly. All right, let me see what else we have here. A problem with naturally talented people is they have no idea how others think or understand. Facts on facts, Leo. Yeah, I've actually wanted to write a book about that. How being naturally talented can be the worst enemy of being a teacher. That was part of and I know I'm on a tangent here, guys. I fully get that. But that was part of my interview, was I was not a straight A student. I actually graduated college, my bachelor's, with a 3.0. Exactly, 3.0. I was unbelievably cool with a B average. That was my goal, and I got it. Now, almost all the teachers that were applying for the job I was were like 4.0 students. They were the best of the best students. I wasn't. And I told them that was my advantage. I did not have this come as easy to me as these other kids. I did not love school like these other kids. I did not enjoy studying like these other kids. That allowed me to understand students. That allowed me to help teach. That allowed me to have that kind of perspective where it didn't come easy to me. The deal, Mr. Singh, is scrolling down at the bottom. It's an insane one, dude, insane one. And so that actually was my pitch. Yep, that actually was my pitch. Was my GPA was not the best. My last grade in college was a D minus. True story, D minus in Spanish 2. What's up, Beardliness? So yeah, I love thinking about this stuff. Yep. Most of the time, if people aren't going to the company, it's because they've already lost that customer. So I think in this case, that's not fully true, Arch. I think that people really do value my relationship with them. They really do value my perspective, and they have a trust with me, and that they would rather kind of figure it out and go through almost a version of customer service with me before they do it with the company. Yeah, I love that. Mircha says, I don't know how Dan actually replies to all the messages he gets. I can barely handle a few texts per day. I love it. It's just how I'm wired. Yeah, it's just how I'm wired. Craig says, you have such a vast wealth of knowledge in this community, and that we all feel so confident coming to you with questions, and we know we'll get an honest answer. And that's a dream for me to hear. That is like as fulfilling of a statement you could say. That is what it's all about for me right there. It's what it's all about for me. Yeah, you're welcome, Lorenzo. Absolutely, man. Yep, no doubt. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Was your GPA higher than your blood alcohol content? Yes, it was. Yeah. I don't know on some nights, but yeah. Yep, absolutely. Dan, were you doing YouTube before Beard Brand? No. Beard Brand was way before me. Like 1 million subscribers before me. So yeah, no, they definitely were way before me. Dan, they come to you because they get an answer. A lot of businesses don't reply. That's fair. Yeah. Yep, that's fair. And you will get an answer if you come to me, no doubt about it. All right, let's go ahead and see what we are giving away tonight for free. Dan, you're a boss for streaming before Christmas. I'll actually be streaming on Christmas, you guys. Christmas, 9 p.m. Eastern, Beer Device Live. We will be here. My wife, me, you guys. Let's do it. All right, the giveaways tonight are pretty fun. The first one, we're going to give away the Carol of Beards Sample Oil Pack. Yes, sir. These are oils that are only available in the sample pack. You cannot buy them full size. You can't get them anywhere else, anytime else. They are here, and then they will be gone once they are gone. So we're giving that one away for free, you guys. And yeah, Michael, I'm glad you're able to make it, man. So that's going to be the first giveaway. Second one is going to be a combo of the Pictured Rocks oil and butter. And then it's going to be a combo of the Midnight Reserve oil and butter. That's a favorite by Mr. Johnnie B. Rocket in the chat. We're going to give away a Frankenmuth oil and butter combo. Now, it's not 3 oils. That was just the best picture I could have available. And then the final giveaway of the night, you guys, and we don't even have any labels on the website or anything yet. You're going to get this like one of the first humans on the planet to get these products in the like actual main lineup. And that is going to be an Island Oud bundle. You're going to get the oil, your choice of butter or balm, and a 10 ml spray cologne. Yes, sir. Oh, nice, man. I know you guys have a crazy schedule on Wednesday, so I'm glad that you're able to come, Craig. Awesome. Yeah, you guys know it's going to be a fun stream. We're going to be silly. I'll probably have on like a Santa hat. Sam will be all dressed up and something cute and holiday. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Quick question. Can you mix beard oil with peppermint oil? I don't recommend doing that unless you vastly know what you're doing. Dealing with essential oils or fragrance oils on your own can actually be dangerous. I'm talking real like second-degree burns happen. The most aggressive oil out of the options to work with yourself probably is peppermint essential oil. And so I don't recommend it unless you really dig in and do some research. It can be dangerous. Yep, it can be dangerous. So just keep that in mind, you guys. But yep, these are the giveaways we're doing tonight. They are for free. And we have about an hour and a half left on the deals. Keep that in mind. Look at all these bad boys. Yeah, and we're starting off with one of the best. If I got to pick, it's either the last one or the first one. Yep. And if you want peppermint, check out Frankenmuth. Yes. Or Grand Blanc, too. Frankenmuth's a little bit more minty, but that one has the two there. So, yeah. Yep. Oh, I know, Eric. It's crazy, man. The deals. Mr. Singh, they're scrolling down at the bottom. Dan C10 is 40% off. If you purchase anything that is a full-size item, you get a $25 gift card on top of the 40% off and a sample oil of the new Island Oud on top of the 40% off and the gift card. Quick question. If you had to recommend one thing simply to style and keep loose hairs down, what would it be? Heat. Use a blow dryer in your heat routine. The two most important products if you're new are oil and wash. Oil and wash to keep your beard clean, to keep it healthy, to keep it looking great. And then heat would be your answer to be able to do this one. All right. Yeah. Dude, Grand Blanc's so good. If you guys known how many bottles I go through of that stuff. And for Johnnie Ray right now, guys, I'm an 8-pump guy. So I use 8 pumps exactly. What's considered a full-size item? Not a sample one. So like a full-size oil, a full-size conditioner, a full-size liquid wash, stuff like that would be a full-size one. So just essentially not the samples. Do supplements? Ooh, I would assume so, Jeremy, but I'll let them answer in the chat. That's a great question. But yeah, I think so. It wasn't on the exception list. So the exceptions are wash bars, clearance items, and sample size items. Wash bars, clearance items, and sample size items. Those are the only exceptions that I am aware of. And again, guys, that is right on our cut. Run it. That's what I thought. Okay. Fighting the urge to ask Sam C to confirm. Sam knows me so well. And I do think sometimes people are like, Dan's just talking. Like, no, check the shower, check the bathroom. Yeah, you know me, Randy. Yep. How many hours do the Pure Essential Oils last? Just a couple, 1 or 2 at like kind of like real strength. And then you'll get random whiffs throughout the day. But just a couple. They don't last that long. And I'm not going to try and lie and say that they do. But I enjoy that. Yeah, I enjoy that. I call for a white Dancy beard and Santa outfit. I don't know about that. What are the notes on Frankenmuth? Blue tansy, which is like a floral fresh apple, and mint. That's about it. Is there an unscented butter that contains hemisqualane? The Pure Essential line, I don't... Nate, I'm blanking right now. Does the Pure Essential butter have hemisqualane? Yeah. I just bought 2 combs right now using your code. Is that an exemption? I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. Yeah. Yeah, essential oils are for you, not for the room. Well said, chef. Well said, sir. Yep, absolutely. Those random essential oil whiffs really do hit differently, though. I agree. It's like a nice surprise, like a kiss on the cheek from someone you love. Woo! Guys, write that down. Nate, write that down. That's a banger. Essential oil whiffs are like getting a surprise kiss on the cheek from someone you love. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Oh, and very true. You guys are on point tonight. Must be like the holiday good vibes. Emily says, a slight re-wetting of the beard will reignite the essential oil scent. So true. Especially if you can get like one of those fine misting bottles or just like the continuous spray. Chef's kiss. Yep, chef's kiss. All right, I wanted to make sure there. I was doubting myself, and I didn't want to say something that was untrue. Nate says, our Pure Essential butters, they do have hemisqualane. Yes, yes. Somebody's getting that in a note. I hope so. That was a banger of a line. What up, Chuck? That was a banger of a line. Okay. Got that. Check. Got a question for everybody out there. 2-part question, if you don't mind. But first, free beard fluff. We don't even need a super chat for this. Free beard fluff here. Oh, yeah. Also, by the way, if my beard is looking a little bit more fluffy, my beard is looking a little bit more girthy, a little bit more volume to that boy, there's a method. I'll probably have to make a video on this in the future, but I have a method that gets my beard as big as it possibly can, and that is I go through my normal routine in the morning, use my heat, use the blow dryer, heated brush, and then if I take a shower later in the day, usually just a rinse shower because I washed in the morning, but if I take a shower later in the day and come out and I don't use heat, I still get some decent control. My beard's not crazy, but I get more volume. I get more like body to the beard, and that's what I did. Who's your daddy? What does he do? Can I get some reviews in the chat about Island Royale? Yeah, guys, please help John and his chicken. I'll be honest, that one doesn't work its way into my Johnnie Ray rotation, so I don't have the most front of mind thoughts on it. But if you guys could help out my friend John, his chicken's probably listening as well. But yeah, let him know. Okay. Got it. Yeah, it's a light, creamy butter. That was our intention, too. We wanted to make sure that was the tension. Hemi, can't you see? We all want that squalene. Johnnie Ray's back with a killer deal. Get it now? It's a steal. Let's go. Nice, Tony. All right, guys and girls out there. Here we go. Question, 2-part. If you could put it in one answer, I would appreciate it. Whatever you feel comfortable with sharing. Where are you from right now? Like, where are you guys watching at? Because you might be out of state. You might be out of country for the holidays. Where are you watching from right now? You can share the state, the country, whatever you want. And then what time is it wherever you're located? What time is it wherever you're located? Wow. Leo says, Isle Royale has the best scent ever as far as I'm concerned. Dang. Wow. Big statement. Must be nice to have a method. I got a good rant tonight, too, by the way, guys. Milligan super thick. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you. Okay. Get those answers in, you guys. Oh, I'm a little bit sweaty tonight, guys. A little bit sweaty. Got that. Oh, baby. Oh. What is this? Alfalfa? What in the heck? Tell me you guys watched Alfalfa growing up, the He-Man Woman Hater Club. I'm not a member. Love women. But I do remember a movie that had the He-Man Woman Hater Club. Mm-hmm. If you didn't watch Little Rascals, I don't even know what to say to you. I'm disappointed it's not even going to do it for me. Got you, DJ. Oh, that's the deal. All right, let me find the giveaway link. And once you've entered, guys, you're all set all night long. All night long. Alfalfa. Yeah. I don't know how that movie has aged. I don't know if it's one that you watch today and you're like, ooh, that's not as good. But my memories of Little Rascals are amazing. Yep. Amazing. Mm-hmm. Craig. You're safe here. All right. That's so funny. I remember a pizza place that showed Little Rascals movies. Oh, interesting. What do you think is a good oil for beginners that helps keep the beard healthy but can also help with style? Johnnie Ray. Johnnie Ray Pure Essential line. Go. Now. Spanky. Yes. What's up, Gary? I got a dollar. Hey. Such a good movie. Such good times. All right, everybody. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for hanging out. I do understand that tonight can be a little bit different because of people traveling for the holidays, because of it being work off for a lot of people, that kind of stuff. And no, Chuck, unfortunately, no 12 Days of Beardsmas this year. Essentially, the series last year was a net negative on subscribers, and it just doesn't make time sense or business sense or channel sense to do like my most cumbersome effort into any part of the channel to be net negative, So unfortunately, it just didn't work out for this channel, but stay tuned for future stuff. You never know. Yeah, you never know. My firstborn was called Spanky while I was pregnant. Interesting. Because was that around the time? Okay, I gotcha. All right. But I saw you guys' answers. Thank you for sharing. I hope that you guys are traveling to see people you love, or people are traveling to see you. And no, I entirely get it, Chuck. Yep, absolutely. And but I do know that we're missing some people tonight because they're at a holiday party, they're at their family's house, they're at all these things. So thank you guys for being here, wherever you checked in from. But I do think some of you are like in different time zones today because you got the time wrong that you normally don't. I understand, though. It can be difficult to understand. But please remember, Merry Christmas, Gary. Please remember, hey, Kay, when it's Monday night and we get together, whether you're at the top of the map up in Alaska or the bottom of the map like my man down in Miami, roger that, it doesn't matter. What your clock says. It doesn't matter what your watch says, your phone says, your laptop, the person next to you. It does not matter. Because when we get together on Monday nights, and I do mean this, I know I put on a show, but I do mean this. When we get together on Monday nights, all that stuff goes away. We're just having a good time. We're just enjoying each other's company. We're smiling, we're learning, we're laughing. But at about this time when we are together, it is precisely, it is accurately, it is exactly, it is. Oh, 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 giveaway time. Hey, it is giveaway time here. Getting a little bit silly on, hey, okay. I see you, Dan. Yeah. Are there little bows on this thing? Hey, there might be. I got a daughter. What's up? It is giveaway time. I'm going to leave it on too. Make me feel all pretty and stuff. We are giving away, first things first, I'm the realist. We are giving away, it's a rain beard. Get it? I am giving it away. Yeah, Andy, you're not alone, dude. We are giving away a Carol of Beards sample oil pack. On Dan Sear. We're giving away a sample pack of oils. If you've signed up, click the link, put your name, put your email, and you're good to go, big baby. After that, all you need to do is keep a look on the screen for your name or just listen. I'm going to say it out loud too. And if you see your name on the screen, then you are a winner, my friends and family out there. So if this is you, drop a comment, claim your victory, whoever it may be, and Johnny Ray will reach out to the email that you signed up with, and you will be all set. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one going. Nice, Brandon. Welcome, buddy. Good to see you, dude. Okay, do we have in the building for our first potential winner? Dun, 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 dun. Do we have... I don't even know how to say the government name here, just to be fully honest. But, Mr. Roger, drop a comment. Are you out there? Rogelio? I don't know. Roger, come on down. He said, let's go. Yeah, I don't have that government name. I'm not Rogelio. Oh, God, I just feel like that's so wrong. And like, I'm not Rogelio. Ooh, I like that. Rogelio. Is that right, Roger? Rogelio? Rogelio. 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 Ooh, that's fancy. That's fancy. Rogelio. Rogelio. Do I need to roll my R, Roger? I feel like if you have a name like that and you can say it in that like Spanish kind of rolling, like swaggy way, I feel like you need to keep a bat with you or a stick at least, because like all the ladies can just, hey, back up. And like, but Rogelio. And you're like, hey, get away. Too many women today. I've reached my limit. Stay back. Like, I feel like that name's a cheat code. No rolling, only double R's. Oh, I did not know that. I told you guys my last grade of college for my bachelor's was a D-, not for Dan, for Dawn. No, just kidding. For D- was in Spanish too. And I only got that, you guys, because I emailed the professor on the first day, and true story. And I said, I need a D- to pass this class and I graduate from college. That's all I need. I will be here every single day. I will try my hardest. I will make people laugh. I'll always have a smile on my face. I promise you will love me as a student, but just know my brain does not work with foreign languages. Don't know why. I can work with a whole lot of stuff. I consider myself a pretty smart person, but my brain does not work with foreign languages. All I need is a D-. The transcript came out, the grades at the end of the class, D-. Actually, D-. Now, is it because I earned that D- statistically based on the grades? I don't know. Is it because she was like, hey, this guy gets it. He's going to have a solid career ahead of him. I don't know. Could be. But that is a true story. D- on my last day of class. I've told this story before on here, I believe, but we used to have to do oral exams where you would get like some prompt to talk about before class. No matter what the prompt was, I memorized like a joke to kind of hit on the teacher. She was this like female, probably 50, I would say. And I would make up a thing in Spanish and I would just memorize it. And I would do essentially like terrible pickup lines on my professor. Like one time, I don't remember any of it, but one time I straight up memorized being able to ask her, does she have Windex? I shouldn't even say this. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. I'm just going to tell you what I said, and you guys can pick up the inference if you would like or not. But I in Spanish, I was able to say, I was able to ask her if she had Windex in her pockets. And she legit didn't know. And I was not with Sam at this time, by the way, guys. I was not with Sam at this time. And I asked her, does she have Windex in her pockets? And she said, no. And in Spanish, I said, oh, because I can see myself in you. You can put the rest together. I said, I can see myself in, you get it, Windex cleans. You can see yourself. I was talking about Windex in her pants. I could see myself in front of the whole class in Spanish. And the prompt was like, tell me about your sports playing career or something like that. That was in college to my professor. I asked her if she had Windex in her pockets. And you had to say pockets because you had to misdirect. So she didn't know the pants part was coming where I can see myself in your pants. Yeah, that happened. Now, I did get a D- in that class. I did. Oh, she turned beet red. Oh my gosh. Absolutely beet red. You probably had an A before that. No. I definitely had a different letter in the alphabet than that. Yeah, Nomad Pantalones. Yeah, I knew Pantalones, Biblioteca, Rojo, and La Cerveza. Like I knew like just a couple of things. Biblioteca, Pantalones, those were like the two go-tos. Like your pants at the library, love it. Love it. Yeah. No, if you guys remember, the line on Sam was even better. Quick story, I can tell you guys again on Wednesday, but we met at a nightclub, nasty nightclub in Pontiac, Michigan. I had a buddy who was friend zoned and was in love with Sam. Not a buddy, I had an acquaintance that I worked with. That shrimp, get him out of here. I don't even care about him. An acquaintance that I worked with that was like in love with Sam. She didn't like him. So at the bar, I went up. First words I ever spoke to her, put my arm around her and I said, "Hey, is Nick going to be mad when I take you on a date this week?" Oh, that was my line. Yep, that was my line to her, and it worked, and the rest is history. So take that, Nick. What up, dude? No, just kidding. I don't even know him anymore. All right, let's go ahead and give away. Let's go. Let me get down the winner's information here before I forget. Let's go ahead and give away the next portion of our giveaway. You guys just learned way too much about me in that tangent segment right there. But we're going to give away back to back in this house. Come on now. We're going to give away a combo of Pictured Rocks oil and butter. A combo of Pictured Rocks oil and butter. Yeah. Yeah. Nice, Greg. Nice. I love it. All right. I love you guys are amazing. All right. We will see. I thought it was Tuesday. Erica, no. Don't do it, Erica. All right. We do have a winner. I believe this person placed an order earlier, so Johnny Ray can just toss this in with the order. Nice, D. We can't have a conversation. I hear you. I wish I knew some more Spanish, especially now that the boys are really into soccer. It's one of the more spoken languages in soccer, or football. I wish I was able to speak a little bit more, but not really. I don't really care that much. One day. My brain just doesn't work like that. I don't know why. But our potential winner, Willie, are you out there? Are you out there, Willie? Willie, drop a comment, and this will be Golazo. Willie, drop a comment, and this will be promptly added to your order as long as you're out there. All right, Willie T in the place to be. What? That's 2 in a row? Is it really? I swear to you, luck of the random draw here. We got a lot of people entered, but that's how the cookie crumbles. I know, insert, I've never won comments. Got you guys. That's just, hey, you got to take it up with the internet lords. It ain't me. All right, let me go ahead and get Mr. Willie's info down. Rigged. Yeah, I wish. Trust me, I wish we had more. We had the like perfect balance of winners, but yeah, it must be. Hey, new name? Who this? Emily had to phonetically break it down for me so I can pronounce it correctly. I do appreciate that. All right, we still have more giveaways to go, you guys. We're gonna give away a little bit of this. We're gonna give away a little bit of that. We're gonna give away a little bit of this. But first, I would like to know what's in beard. Drop a comment of what the company is, the scent, and the product type. For me, if you think this one's rigged, you should have seen the Beard Octane contest. Which one was that, Chris? Did somebody win multiple times or something? But what's in beard, guys? Name the company, the scent, and the product type. I have in Johnnie Ray, Frankenmuth, and oil. And I just put it in probably 3-4 hours ago when I did that second shower. So what's in beard today, guys? Name the company, name the scent, and the product type. Company, scent, product type. Let us know what you guys smelling, what you feeling, what you looking like. Oh, hey, and I do have my song for this or that, everybody. It is still coming. Just keep that in mind. All right, keep those answers coming so we get through everybody. Heck yeah, Craig. Dun, 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 dun. Cheers, by the way, everybody. Michigan, where we're at right now, we got blasted with freezing rain. So our vehicles are like a full sheet of ice. Essentially, it rains. It's warm enough up above to be able to not freeze. Then it gets down and it freezes, and it just coats. the driveway, the road. Salt helps if it's warm enough, but our vehicles is just like a pure glass, like film over it. Pretty wild. All right. Next one, you guys. Yeah, we had it bad today. Bad today. We've been having record-breaking temps. Ooh, we've had cold the last couple days. Cold, cold, cold. All right, hey, do we have anybody in the chat that this is your first Commands Corner ever? I haven't seen a ton of brand new names, but do we have anybody that's out there? Tab, is this your first stream? If so, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, even if it's Christmas Eve's Eve, we're going to be here. All right, drop a comment if you are new. We're in the single digits. Woo, that's cold for you guys. 80 on Christmas? That's crazy, Emily. Crazy. Beautiful down in Florida? Yeah, I bet. Cali, it's rain one day, 70 next. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Nice. My third stream, new-ish. I'll take that. Not new, but just jumped in. What up, Banana Goat? First full live. Hey, Mr. Baker, welcome. Oh, yeah, you were here last week, right? But came in at some other point. Nice. We need to get Dan to say no cap, like the kids say. Okay. All right, Rob. I hear you. -11? Oh, goodness. All right. If we see anybody new, make sure. And what's up, Chris? Make sure I can. That's not true. That's not true at all. If I see anybody in there, please remind me. I didn't think we had a bunch of new people tonight, and that's okay. I do understand. All right. Ladies, where are the wonderful women that watch this stream? That's the only way to put it. Just straight up wonderful women that contribute so much to their relationship, Zach, to their relationship, to this stream, to this community. My reindeer antlers are itching a little bit, but I got that. We good. All right, where my ladies at? Where my ladies at? Look at Tab. She said, man, I get double love. Yeah. Sarah Jane, her. Haley is her. Come on now. Karen, what's up, Karen Evans? All right, where we at? Millie. Oh, I'm here. What's up, Meg? Amber. What's up? All right, we got Emily, the queen. We got Channing. What's up, Channing? All right, Abe's wife is in the house. What's up? Tina's in the house. What's up, Tina? I don't even know if I've seen Alan in here. What up, Alan? If you're out there, where we at, guys and girls out there? Drop a comment for any of the ladies. Terry, watch from the kitchen, making cupcakes. Nice. Terry, I'll take a chocolate on chocolate, gluten-free. Thank you. Oh, question. When you guys eat cupcakes, do you do the Command Midwest method where you break the cake in half and put it on top of the frosting and you eat it like a safe sandwich so it's not as messy, especially with the mustache? If you have not, you're welcome. That is huge. Hannah, what's up, Hannah? But tell me I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone here. Cupcake. Cut the cake part in half. You can just use your fingers, just rip it, put it on top, and then you eat it like a sandwich. Oh, the cupcake sandy is the only way. Yep. Have to. Never heard of that method? You're welcome. You are entirely welcome. Nope. Try it. Yes, Grand Blanc is a perfect oil for a beginner. Emily, if you haven't tried it, try it. I'm not kidding, guys. Game changer for your mustache. If you don't have to worry about the mustache, Emily, you might not need to. But the cupcake sandwich is the way it needs to go. Yep, exactly. Meg knows. Only way to eat a cupcake. Yep, Tab knows. The only way to eat a cupcake. Yeah. What? I thought I was the only one to do that. Yeah, it's the best way. It is the best way. Yep, you're welcome. Those of you, you're welcome. Your life has now changed forever. The old twist and top method. Yes. I've never heard that. I like that. Yeah, you twist and top it. Yep. I said you probably don't have to worry about it. I was trying to be sensitive, and delicate around it. Sam waxes her mustache like weekly, just so you know. She does, though. She does. All right. What's up, Jubilee? Like a giant Oreo? Exactly. But even more delicious. Last week, ice cream. This week, cupcakes. You guys know your way to my heart. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and do a random rant Monday. To shift from the silly, I am serious about this one, by the way, guys. This one is more of Yeah, Joe, once the twist and top came out, there was a little bit of regret. And yeah, you can take that. Yeah, Joe, we'll leave. Yeah, we'll leave that right there, Joe. Yeah, we will leave that right there. Okay. Here is Channing. Sam's talked about it. She's talked about her mustache waxing. She's got no shame in her facial hair game. All right. This is a serious thing for me here. I do mean this, and it's something that I've really felt strongly about for the last few years. I would like to rant. I would like to rant about people doing things because they feel they have to. Let me give you guys the feeling of my new life, the feeling of the new Dan over the last 2.5/3 years, to be specific. I am allergic to doing things because society tells me I have to. I am viscerally reactive to feeling pressure because of no real reason. And what do I mean by this? I have, in the last couple of days, seen people complain about having to go to family Christmas parties. I've seen people complain about going out with their buddies and being in situations where they feel uncomfortable because everyone's really drunk. They're pressuring them into bad things. I've seen people complain about having to go shopping with their significant other when they didn't want to. Here's the craziest thing, you guys. Don't. You don't have to. If there's a family function that you don't want to go to, don't. If your friends are going to the bar and it makes you uncomfortable and you don't feel good there, don't. If the person that always complains about people and is always drama and gossip and negative and you hate being around them, stop. I really feel for people that feel trapped. I really feel for people that change the way they act or the way they are because they feel they need to. And I'll give you an example. A lot of people despise family functions around this time of year because people go and they discuss politics or they judge each other and they do things that they don't want to. They talk about where they're at in life and all this stuff. I don't like that either. So I simply remove myself. I don't care if it's family. If I don't want to be around you, I'm not going to. I don't care if you feel like it's a group of friends that you've had for so many years and that you need to continue these traditions or these things that you've fallen into. You don't have to. Here's like a crazy, shocking revelation that I think people like sincerely get surprised about. I don't have a robust group of personal friends around me here. I don't. I really don't. I love people. I love conversations. I love meeting people. I love doing all these things. I'll talk to anyone and everyone. But I don't have a close circle. The circle I do have is teeny tiny. But that's what I like. That's what I enjoy. I'm not going to force myself to be around people just to check boxes, just to post Facebook pictures of like my friend group and going out and look how popular he is. No, I don't care about that. Clout, reputation, image, none of that means anything to me. Almost 10 out of 10 times, if it's a night of me and Sam in bed giggling about a silly Ryan Trahan YouTube video or Kara and Nate YouTube video, I'll take that over going to a bar or restaurant with friends or family. Now, if you ask me to go out because you want to discuss life changes and you want to discuss your future career path, or you want to go over investment opportunities and ideas of how we can get better for our families, I'm in. I love that. I'll talk that stuff all day. If you want to discuss a new podcast that you listen to about the new method of becoming rich by purchasing businesses that were built up and super hard working but grossly inefficient, and you're going to make them efficient and turn it over, I'm in. Let's do it. If you want to talk about how we can work on our mindset and seeing the best in everything and being mentally tough, I'm in. Let's do it. But I have no interest in talking politics. I actually have very little interest in talking sports. I have very little interest in talking religion. I have very little interest in talking about new housing developments that's making traffic in the city and what Uncle so-and-so did. And can you believe she made this? Don't care. Thoroughly don't care. Most of you don't either. But people continue to put themselves in positions where they feel like they have to do these things. And there's so many people that I want to shake and say, you don't have to. That's it. Stop doing things because you feel you have to. Jeff says, question, when it comes to these family gatherings where you might be around people you don't agree with, and it's not even agreeing with, because there's lots of people in here. I had a discussion with an owner in the chat right now that I didn't agree with, and that's fine. We don't agree with and what your views are, even if you don't voice it. How would you handle it? I would be so let's say I'm in a situation that I didn't anticipate, right? Let's say I'm going to a family function that I wanted to go to, and I get there, and in reality, it's not the situation I wanted. There's only two options that I would go through with. Number one, I'm going to become very silent. I'm just not going to participate. I've got no time for that. I've got no patience for that. Number two, I just leave. You come to find out there are people that love to have mental nourishment, and they love to listen, and they love to learn, and they love to grow. Most people do not, though. Most people like to win, and most people like to argue. That is their purpose of back and forth. Not to grow, not to come to an understanding, not to build up together. They want to win, and win only, at the expense of any goals that they have. That immediate win overpowers their want for growth. And in those situations, I have no interest in that. I realized a long time ago, you can't win an argument. You absolutely can win discussions and ideas and grow together. The second it becomes an argument, there's no winning. Even if you're in your eyes, you're like, yeah, got him, ha ha ha. What's the win? Where's the gain? Where's the positive? Because you get to go, got him. And if people aren't on that page and they're not trying to grow, they're not trying to discuss, they're not trying to learn, and I mean this to my core, I don't waste my time. I don't waste my breath. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I'll gladly discuss, though. In so many family functions with so many different families end up like this. And it's everything. Yep, it's everything, right? I have like these burned memories of going to family functions and my uncle going off about his really wide this way political views, and the rest of the family was really this way with their political views, and they just yelled and talked over each other, and there was no discussion. And then they would leave, and they would all continue to talk about each other. Oh, I don't have an Uncle Frank. But, did you hear Uncle Frank again? Was he drunk? Was he crazy? He needs to get off this. Ew. Ew. No thanks. That's not how I want to spend my drive home. That's not how I want to spend my conversation talking about how somebody's crazy and somebody's politics. Here, your politics, I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care what you believe in. I don't even really care what your values are. That's you. I care how we talk. I care how we grow together. I care how you interact with other people in my chat and in my community. I definitely care about that. That other stuff, I don't care. I really, really don't care. And does that mean I've been cut out of friend groups? Yes. Does that mean I don't attend as many family functions as I once did? Yes. But I'm way more at peace. I'm way happier. I'm way more fulfilled. Does that mean people judge me? Am I like the guy that isn't with the friend group or doesn't do all the family stuff? Yeah, for sure. But every single time there's a situation where I'm like, I really don't want to go to that, but I probably should, and I go, I regret it. I literally regret it. I'm like, why am I here? What am I doing? I'd be much better off at home with my family. I'd be much better off at home grinding and working towards my dreams and my goals. Sam was talking to a lady today, and the lady was like, oh, man, men are so hard to shop for and blah, blah, blah. And Sam was like, I stopped trying for Dan. Dan just gets obsessed with his family and his goals. And that brings me happiness. Now, people would say, like, Dan, that's so wrong. That's so bad. You need balance. You need this. Hey, to each their own. That's where I get my happiness, is focusing on my family and on my goals. That's about it. Check something else that brings me happiness. I'm going to tell you it's related to one of those two things. And so that's about it. That's about it, man. It's the biggest way that I can have and tell you is don't do things because you feel like you have to, because you likely don't. Don't change who you are to fit in. And that's the part that really makes me gross in these situations, is I see people changing to fit in. I see people like adjusting the way they talk to fit in. I don't like that. Yep, I don't like that. And so just had to get that out there. I've seen it in this last week, and I was like, I got to put that as my rant. Just understand, if you've had those same thoughts as me, you're not alone. And just understand, I don't think it's a bad thing to sit out family and friend events if you don't like it. If it's not enriching your life and it's not something you enjoy, don't. Now here, on the flip side, if you're someone that absolutely needs and loves to go to a family function and you get entertainment out of the political arguments, do your thing. I'm not here to judge you. There's zero part of me that thinks that's lesser if you enjoy it. If you're someone that needs and enjoys to drink beer all day on a Sunday and watch football to decompress because you have a really stressful, difficult job and providing for your family weighs heavy on you, and that's your outlet, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Do your thing. I'm glad that you have that outlet. It's not mine. It's not me. It's not something I would recommend if you're starting and trying to build. But if that's what you enjoy and that's what you do, who the heck am I to judge and say you're wrong? Do what makes you happy. I'm just pointing out that it doesn't have to be what other people want it to be. It's whatever comes up to you. And so, again, whatever works for you is 100%. Some guys, therapy is video games. I hate video games. I don't have an attention span for them. I don't get invested in them. I don't own a console. I don't care about video games at all. But I do know for some guys that is their therapy. That is their outlet. That is their serotonin boost, and they enjoy it. Cool. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. But that's just not for me. Yep, that's just not for me. And so, yeah, just last thing, you guys, that's where I'm going to put that down on. Yeah, absolutely. And Mr. Adams says, I can see what you're saying, but I do disagree in some ways. I have a sister who I don't talk to anymore, but I would hate to deprive my kids of time with their cousins. It's for them and not me. Yeah, I mean, we can get into deep with that, but when there's a lot to that, right? Definitely. I mean, there's a lot of, that's a loaded one, because what is the example you're setting for your kids? And that could be the example that you're proud of and that you like, that I'm going to be selfless and I'm going to go put myself in a situation I don't like for you. Or you show your kids that you don't have to do that, right? And there's a lesson in that as well, and explaining that as well. But I do 100% get what you're saying there. I do disagree. But again, I understand fully where you're coming from, and I get that. I can also say my kids do not have cousins, so I have not lived that step of it yet, and I don't have a problem with my sisters, so I understand there's layers to that, and sometimes you don't know something until you experience it, and I fully get that. But yeah, there's a lot of well-rounded aspects to that for sure. Yeah, and me and Donald discuss stuff like this all the time for sure. Yep, absolutely. Good. And again, guys, I always love hearing the way your brain works and the way you think, and I get all of that for sure. But for me, if I'm going to send a lesson to my kids that I did not get growing up, is there's value in protecting your own mental peace. There's value in making sure you're good and helping yourself before you can help others. Because if I'm in a position where I'm not comfortable, if I'm in a position where I'm not happy, how good of a lesson is that to my kids? How good of a, and it's loaded, right? We could go round and round on that and have valid points on all sides. I just hate seeing people put in a position because they feel like they have to be, when I know for a fact, because I've seen the other side, you don't have to be. I know so many people that go to work that despise their job, hate their job, and there is a beautifully bright other path that's risky, but they can go get it, and real happiness and real freedom is over here, but they feel like it's not an option when I know it is. And for people to be like, that must be nice to be able to say that. Listen, I left a career as a sole income provider for my family of 3 kids and a wife who does not have an income outside of what we do here. I left retirement. I left salary. I left benefits to pursue this and take a massive risk. I have no salary. I have no safety net, and I could not be happier. Is it terrifying? Heck yeah, it's terrifying. It's absolutely, utterly terrifying. But I feel that. I'm living. I love that. How many people are numb, quite literally numb, to survive their job and go to work every day just to not feel the pain of what it's like to go talk to this terrible boss, to go do a job they hate. And they don't get any personal fulfillment. They don't get any aspect of helping the greater good or their family. It's just purely for that check, and it's killing them. It's taking their person out of themselves when there absolutely is another path. It's risky, it's dangerous, but it's living, it's freedom, and it's happiness. I will relentlessly pursue happiness and risk it all along the way, rather than become the guy that hates his job, that takes it out at home, that numbs himself with alcohol, that numbs himself with bad, hard drugs, that ends up cheating, that ends like that. That road is a dangerous one. And again, I know people will say, must be nice, Dan, must be nice. I risked it all. I also was down to a point where our entire family savings and all our whole livelihood was under $300. And that was terrible, with no help, with no backing, with paying every penny of my student loans all along the way. So I get passionate about these ones because I've lived it, I've walked it, I've experienced all sides of it. And they're really, must be nice to risk it all. Exactly. And so it's something that I'm super passionate about, because once you see the other side of it, you can't help but notice those that feel trapped in it. And that's so huge. Donald said, when I realized my job was causing my soul to turn black, it was time to think about myself and my family. Moved on, and best decision I've made. Yep, no doubt about it. Nate's the same way. He said it takes a lot of courage to bet on yourself every single day, and knowing that the only way to get paid is to go make it happen. Nothing is guaranteed, and all the chips fall where they do because of you. Facts. Think about how many people go to work and slack off because they know they're going to get that check. How many people go to work simply trying to pass time because they know they're going to get that check? How many people clock out of work at 5 o'clock and never think about it again until they clock in? My life couldn't be any more different than that, and I couldn't be any happier. Yep, any happier. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so no, Craig, I'll push back on that. And when I say, no help, that Sam is me, right? What's hers is mine. What mine is hers. So if I speak about this, that is Sam, right? This is one thing. you know? And when I said about her, I said she has no income outside of this, right? A lot of people will take a risk and they have a loved one that has a career, they have benefits, they have this stuff. We got none of that. We just have this. That's it. That's it. Period. You know, that there is literally nothing outside of Dancy Bearded LLC that brings anything in. And yeah, so it's loaded, but that's a big one for me is having that that ability to not do things because I feel pressured, you know, not do things. The job that was offered, I said, no, thanks. I love what I do. Yeah. And I've had a lot of those. Trust me. I've had a lot of those offers too. And it's definitely easy to say no nowadays. Yep. If it was easy and risk-free, everyone would do it. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And Nate says, Corey says, I got to make myself take days off. I love the game. Yeah, and I just don't. Even on like vacation and stuff, I'm always working, but it's what makes me happy. You know, that's what I enjoy. All right, guys, thank you for listening to my rant today. I will put a link in the chat. Please click that if you have not yet. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. He said, good rant really makes one think. Yeah, and that's all. And if you guys get to know me more and more, you'll figure out I just love food for thought. I don't ever try to win. I don't ever try to I just love food for thought. And if I can make people think about a Christmas party, their job, their friends and stuff, that's a win for me, man. That is something that I'm very, 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 very happy with. And again, guys, I used to go to a job that I hated my boss, that I felt like it was just to clock in and just to get out of. There's a lot more on the other side. Yep, a lot more. And I love what I do. Like when I say I get enjoyment out of my family and out of my work towards my goals, I really do, guys. I really enjoy every aspect of this. It's so fun to me. And it's so cool to be able to spend my free time that also builds for my family and my future. That's the cool thing. My free time builds for my family and future. All right. And also, guys, we got about just over a half an hour left on that deal scrolling at the bottom. Dancy 10, 40% off. If you put a full-size item, you get a $25 gift card. That's crazy. And a sample oil. Yep, exactly. Yeah, Banana Goat. Boom. Love that, dude. Love that. And if you guys ever, I want to put this offer out there too. If you guys ever are like, Dan, I'm in a spot in life where I'm considering some of the things you've talked about, whether it's with my friends, whether it's with my family, whether it's social situation or my career, I'll be a great sounding board. You guys can lay it on me. I can give you feedback. I can just listen. I've been there, so I can truly understand. Yep, I truly understand. Okay. I need to hear more ranting, honestly. Every Monday I got one, man. Every Monday. All right, guys and girls. We're giving away the Midnight Reserve Oil and Butter Combo. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment, claim your victory. And we do not congratulate them unless they say something to claim it. Do we have in the building, Mr. Kylie Warren? Come on down. Kylie Warren, are you still there? Or did you fall asleep? Did you leave? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Dave. Kylie Warren, are you out there? I know he was commenting about this company earlier and loving this company. But if he had to go, we got to follow the rules, of course. All right. And again, guys, make sure you're here for these giveaways, but we'll keep them quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay. And, oh no. Great dude. Even if he comes in, unfortunately, that is the way this cookie crumbles. That is what we call a flusharooski, a double dooski. We do have what is one man's flush is another man's potential win. Do we have out there the person that can win because the other one left? Mr. Eric Etrium. Come on down. Eric, are you out there? Eric with an E for the first name and the last name. E squared, we might call him. Eric E. He said, Nike, the Greek goddess of victory. I won. Congratulations, man. You did it. All right. I'll get your information down, and we are going to go after these congrats right into it, like immediately into it. And it's with something that I call back to back in this boy. Come on now. This one, if you have not tried the Frankenmuth, I hope you win this. If you have not tried the Frankenmuth oil and butter combo, I hope you win this because you need to experience how dang good this is. How dang good this Frankenmuth is. Blue tansy with that peppermint in there. Stop it. Congratulations to the other Eric. Yeah, you Erics got to stick together. Yep, you got to stick together. All right. Oh, we are Arch. Oh, we are, but it's not. It's right after this. Yep, right after this one. All right. Again, if you see your name on the screen, let me get this drawn here. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory, and this will be all. Oh, I got that in my car. Oh, beardliness, yes. If you don't win, that is a must. It is that dang good. That dang good. All right, let's see if this human is out there. Maybe they're getting exotic. Ken from Hawaii. Are you out there? I don't know if that costs more to ship, but sorry, Johnny Ray, but Ken might not be here. He might be sleeping. You know what I mean? No, just kidding. Ken, are you out there? Drop a comment. Aloha, Ken. He said, let's go. Yes, sir. You just won one of my favorite oils in the entire world. Right, meow. Good job, dude. All right. And again, guys, Johnny Ray will be reaching out to the email that you signed up with. Give them a couple of days, of course, even though Hannah is a beast. We have another big giveaway coming up. But first, before we do that, it is time for a game. And we're getting close to getting out of here, guys. Don't worry. It is time for a game called This or That. This or That. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to put up two options on the screen. You're going to pick this one or you're going to pick that one. Please don't say both. Please don't say neither. And don't give alternative answers. Just respect the game. Have a little bit of holiday fun. And I do encourage you to explain your reasoning. If you picked something, why? That helps me learn. That helps me grow. If you pick something, explain your reasoning. All right? Pretty dang simple, you guys. We're going to have some fun with this. And don't be too serious. Just have a little bit of fun, right? If it seems like it's based on a different holiday or religion stuff, just embrace it. Just be a little bit silly for me, okay? Who made these? I did. Today is all me. I'll take the blame. This one is me today. All right, here is our first one. And you guys will see how it works. Type your answer in the chat if you feel comfortable. And or there will be an anonymous poll for us to get real-time numbers. Would you rather build a snowman or have a snowball fight? I think this one's actually going to be close. And again, no alternative answers. If I say hamburger helper or stroganoff, you may not say pizza. Man, I got real hungry. Keith, I got real hungry there. All right, real hungry there, Keith. All right, which one? Viggy. What's up, Viggy? But put in the chat, guys. I'm going to get a song going, and then we'll get your answers. Yes, sir. Come on.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dance, seed, bidded, here to banish all your bid fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted teacher. Growing bid strong like the mightiest creature.
First step, patience gonna take some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Oil it up, yo, keep it nice and neat.
Join the brotherhood where the bids compete.
We united in the bid brigade. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight. With Dancy's knowledge, we shine so bright. Combs and brushes keep the tangles at bay. Shape it like a champ every single day. Watch it flourish under Dan's wise hand. Strutting your beard game like you planned. Brothers in the mirror, checking that style. Together we learn, go the extra mile.
It's a close one, guys. Get your votes in. It's like 50-50.
We got your back. Full beard journey, ain't no turning back. Put your doubts down, we're all in here. With Dancy leading, we conquer the year.
It's a close one, guys. Get all the votes in. No history tonight. Conscious decision.
We united in the beard brigade, storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love binding us tight. With Dempsey's knowledge, we shine so bright.
Oh, stop it. Oh, man, that's a banger. That's a banger. All right, vote ending in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Trent, last week I debuted it as a little sneak peek. Tonight's the first official night dropping that theme song. All right, guys, Snowball won. Snowball won, but it was close. It was close on this one. I am going with a landslide snowball fight. I have zero interest in making snowmen. I don't have patience for that. I don't have the mind for that. I will with my kids, of course. But if I get a choice, let's go snowball fight all day, every day. Let's get real serious. Let's get obstacle. Oh, I'm in. Love me a snowball fight. Just don't be throwing ice chunks. Someone always gets stupid and throws ice chunks. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad. All right, I like the Jack Frost snowball fights. Yeah. Or Elf, that's a great snowball fight scene. All right, you're going to have some hot cocoa, some hot chocolate. Are you going, you have the option of having marshmallows on top or whipped cream. Which one you going with here? Marshmallows or whipped cream? That's a tough one. Yeah, it is. It is. Which one you going with here, guys? No rocks. No yellow snow. The marsh of the mallows. Or whipped cream. What you going with? What you going with? What up, Fleece? If you guys are looking for some good, fun entertainment, this man has some really fun stories going on. AI, kind of alternate life route on his Instagram. A lot of fun. I enjoy his good vibes. Whatever you want him to be, Andrew. We can go fresh on them if you need to. Yeah. All right, you got to pick one. The OG way. Nice, John. You're learning, John. I love that. All right, which one you guys going with here? Oh, it's another. Hey, guys, I'm 2 for 2 on close ones so far. Let's go. All right, get those answers in. Marshmallows or whipped cream? It's 50-50 right now. Bailey's, that wasn't an option, Meg. All right. Can't say both. Nope. Gotta pick one. Cabs here. Hey, what up, Beta? Yeah, we're supposed to be out of here by 11. The last time we got out of here by 11 was like 2 years ago. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. All right, couple more seconds, guys. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And okay, it was close. But the marshmallows won. I am going to even it back up. It's whipped cream all day, every day. Marshmallows, you can kick rocks. You can get out of here, right? I'm going to take some whipped cream. Especially real, like, homemade whipped cream. Come on. All right, next one. Ooh, okay. Go on this journey with me. You get an unwanted gift from a loved one, but like not your spouse, not like the closest person or persons in your life. Here are your options. These are your only options. You can re-gift or return that gift, meaning give it to somebody else or return it. Or are you the person to keep it in your closet just in case they ask about it? You need to bust it out at some point, or you just have a hard time letting go or leaving it. Which one are you going with here, guys? Re-gift and return, or keep it in the closet and you don't have the heart to throw it away. You don't have the heart to get rid of it, because what if they ask about it? What if they want to see it again? Well, it's tough. This is tough. Put your answers in the chat. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there is a poll with the options. What are you going with? Return and re-gift, or do you store it in a closet and leave it forever until the safe time passed and you're able to safely get rid of it? The statute of limitations have surpassed, and they can't quite expect you 12 years later to bring up that gift. Hopefully it appreciates. Nice, Jim. Yeah, you tuck in like a toy from like the 70s and now it's magically worth $1 million. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, get those answers out there, guys. Be honest. Be honest. Couple more seconds here. Couple more seconds, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got our first clean win, 70-30 on this. Most people said to re-gift or return. For me, I go keep it in closet. I feel like I have some childhood trauma involved with a gift because I'm paranoid. And to be fully honest, I don't have a lot of like wants or needs for things. And so it's not like I return it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go treat myself and get this or that. I keep it. Is that right? I don't know. People in here would probably tell me I'm wrong. And all. Hey, it's what I do. It's how I function. There's probably some packed childhood trauma in there to unravel, but it's what I do, man. I keep it, and I can't imagine not doing it. So yeah, man. Hey, welcome in. I'm glad you made the stream. So I do. I keep it in the closet. That's just honest. That's what I do. I still have terrible beard products that I've held on to because people have given them to me. I don't know. It's what makes my mind okay. And so yeah. Do you feel like you do it because you have to? No. It's more of a fear of hurting somebody. It's more of a fear of respecting that they got that gift because they wanted it for me. It's absolutely nothing because I feel like I have to. It's thinking of others, thinking of the way. And so, yeah, yeah. And again, it would be different if it was Sam, because I'm going to have that relationship to tell her. It's just different. But, yeah, good therapist. No. Let me be clear. That's not a trait I want to change. I actually think it's an admirable trait to hold on to it for those right reasons. So, no, that's not something that that's not something that I would want to be able to do that. So, yeah, and have it be for you to not keep it. Yeah, and that's the thing, too, is I imagine getting a gift and then somebody going and re-gifting it. Whew. Yeah. Yep. And that's very fair too. Chris is right. And I saw a couple of you. I saw Channing. I saw some people mention like it's situational for sure. The thought matters in that. I agree. I'm assuming it was thoughtful. I'm assuming that it was something that they really thought about me. And yeah. And so that's how it works for me. Yep. That's how it works for me. And guys, 20-minute warning on the deal tonight. 20-minute warning. All right. Next one. Would you rather, if you had the choice on, let's say, a holiday, would you rather have like ham or turkey be the centerpiece, or switch it up and have something like sushi I don't know if this one, Mircha, I don't know if this one would be a landslide or not, but turkey ham or, Tony, you take that back, or sushi. What are you going with on this one, guys? Put your answers in the chat if you don't mind. How many more? Which one are we on here? We got 2 or 3 left. 2? All right. Let me get that poll going, and then I'll hit Beardliness's question. Okay. I don't know how this one is going to fold for the numbers, so we shall see. All right. If Sam gets you something you didn't like, do you tell her? Yeah. I've had to return a gift my wife bought me. I'm picky with tech. Yeah. No, Sam and I have no secrets. And I know a lot of people say that, but it's actually true. Like, Sam and I don't have a filter. We don't have things that, like, that just doesn't happen. But also, we don't buy each other gifts. That's just something we don't do. I think for us, in our healthy relationship, every relationship's different, so no judgment. I think gifts can almost be a trap. If I truly want Sam to be happy, I want her to buy what she wants. You know, I want her to get what she wants. And so we don't do gifts for each other at all. Like, that's just not a thing that happens. And so if I gifted you lotion, would you keep it? No, because you know I don't like it. But let's say I have a niece, which is non-existent. I don't have nieces. But let's say I have a niece who bought me lotion because she associated it with beard products. I'm not returning that. I'm going to thank her and I'm going to keep that. So yeah, that would be my answer. Yeah, no, it's just honest. Yeah, I would absolutely tell Sam. I guess filet is off the table. Yeah, we all know that's a cheat code. That's an easy one, buddy. Yeah, no filet. No filet on that one. Okay. Yeah, and Rob, we're more so like that as well. We gift Sam's birthday. We went to Florida. Exactly. She didn't get some huge purchase. We didn't buy like a purse or anything like you see all the time. We travel. Yep. If I gift you a 10-year aged bar of margarine, would you keep it in the closet? No, because you know better than that. All right. What if an article of clothing that doesn't fit? I don't think that's quite in the essence of the question, you know, because that would be a gift that you still are keeping. If you're just changing the size, you're still keeping that gift. You're just exchanging the size. You're not returning it necessarily. Oh, yeah. Nope, same. If we can afford it, you can have it. Yeah. Yep, 100%. I'm a people pleaser. I know that. I get more happiness out of Sam getting things than getting things for myself. And that's true. Like, that's straight up true. Could that be a flaw? Sure, but I like it. That's how I function. All right, let's go and end this one. All right, ham turkey won, but we did have 30% say sushi. I'm also ham turkey. Yes, easily. All right, next one. Sugar cookies or not your thing? Sugar cookies seem to be pretty polarizing. People either really love them or they're like, nah, that's like bottom tier cookie. Sugar cookies or not your thing, right? Nick is very, very passionate in the chat right now. He came in three swinging on him. All right. So not your thing, or you do like sugar cookies. All right. Put it in the chat. I'll get a poll going. Okay. And again, it could be your sugar cookies. It can be your great grandma's ancient recipe that loves it. Whatever. There's no rules. Do you like sugar cookies or no? Okay, this one's closer. And yeah, if you're like, hey, I need them soft, cool. Then you'd be on the sugar cookie camp. That makes sense. That makes sense, Corey. Maybe entrepreneurs are drawn to that because of their mental acuity to want to please people. Entrepreneurs have got to love pleasing people because it's a service-based business. Yeah, that makes sense. Sugar cookies, not sugar daddies. Jeez. All right. Okay. Easy there, Nick. There are lines of when we talk about other people, right? Judging and stuff. I hope I'm reading that wrong, but easy. Kindness first, always. Hanging at my hotel. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're traveling, Jason. I hope all's going well and travels is good. Heck yeah, dude. All right. Put that answer out there, guys. Put that answer out there. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this one up. All right, decently close. So about 2/3 of the chat put sugar cookies. 1/3 of the chat put not my thing. For me, not my thing. Nah, at all. I don't like making them. I don't like decorating them. I don't like eating them. Not my thing. I love cookies. Those? No, not so much. Not fun. Not the best. I can name like 10 cookies I would take over sugar cookies. No thanks. Nope. All right, final one, guys. Then we'll get to our last giveaway shortly. If you are going to have a tree in your house. Now, I know not everybody celebrates Christmas. So let's just say it's any kind of tree, but obviously Christmas tree being a big part of this question here. Are you a real tree person or a fake tree person? Pros and cons. What's the best flavor gluten-free cookie? Chocolate chip all day, every day. Yep, chocolate chip all day, every day. Yeah. Danny's being diplomatic. If you let Big Sugar into your life, you'll be sad. Oh, no, Nick, you are wrong. You are very wrong, sir. Big Sugar is absolutely in my life. Yeah, no, you are wrong. There was no diplomatic. I don't like sugar cookies. Yeah, no. Nope. Big Sugar's here. It's with me, dude. I love me some Big Sugar. All right, guys, drop your answers in the chat. Let me get a poll going. No, Dan, why? All right, Nick, you're in a mood tonight, so let's take a sip of water. Why? Because I enjoy it. Simple as. Bam. All right, you got to have a vice in life. You got to have something you enjoy. Yeah. Give me some Big Sugar. All right, let's get this poll going. Last one, guys. Real tree or fake tree? What you going with here? I think it might be close. Maybe not. Maybe it's a landslide. But let's see here. Real tree or fake tree? Some of your answers are good. I, too, love the smell of pine trees. I did not 5 years ago, and now it's one of my favorite smells. Yeah, I love the smell of pine trees. Love. All right, put those answers out there, guys. Fake tree or real tree? Yeah, I relate to a lot of your answers. Amber, I hear you. Everybody, burn a candle. Sam's not a candle person anymore. I don't know if she doesn't like it or it doesn't scare her or it scares her, but yeah, she's not a candle person anymore. She used to be. No, I haven't, Jeff. All right, get your answers, guys. Thanks for hanging out, man. I hope everybody has an amazing holiday season or week ahead or 2 weeks ahead. We'll be here Wednesday, 9 p.m. I hope you guys get to hang out with us. I'm going to have some fun. I had a blast tonight. Shout out to Johnnie Ray. Doing things, big things. I like candles too. I'm not afraid to admit it. I enjoy candles. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this one up here. All right, so we're 70-30 again. We still have some people that love the real trees, and I'm sure the tradition and the smell and all that. I'm a fake tree guy. I do not have tolerance for the cleanup. I got cats. They're crazy. Nope. On Christmas? Yeah, we doing it on Christmas. No days off, man. It's the only way we function. Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, I'm a fake tree guy on that one. Give me the fake tree. Let's get it. I don't really care. I'll use like the Yule tree oil or something like that to make the smell. All right, final question before our final giveaway. It is Monday, even though it doesn't quite feel like it. Kind of a weird week, right? But what was the highlight of your weekend? For me, it was probably the combo of Maddox getting the news he made the top team for Super Y, and then also going to his game that they won 8-0. He played a year up on the top team that was a year up, and I believe he was the best. He was one of the best players on the field. Not necessarily the best. There are a couple really good players out there, but one of the best players on the field. I think the best player. But playing a year up on the top team in the top league, pretty cool. Lions got to win. Yeah. Yep. Lots of soccer. Love it, dude. So, yeah, that was probably the best part. Being able to tell Maddox that he made that team, and it's going to be an amazing summer with some high-level soccer. Really cool. Really, really cool. Nice, bud. He got to play Santa for over 200 kids at 5 venues. That's really cool. Really, really cool. I love that. Awesome, guys. All right, get those answers in. What was the highlight of your weekend? Go, Pack, go. Are they winning? Did they win tonight? Monday Night Football. What was the update? What was the score? Packers got the win, it looks like. Okay. I am ready for Monday Night Football to be over so they can stop taking my viewers on Monday night. 34-0, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. That's for this year kind of an uneven matchup. Blowout, yeah. Yeah, I see that. But you know who the Packers haven't beat? No, just kidding. I don't really care. All right. 500 nothing. Jeez. All right, guys. Final giveaway of the night here. This is an oil that is not out right now, a cologne that is not out right now, but I will put the link in the chat in case we got some people that came in late. Click that link, put your name, put your email. You can see the tardy slip afterwards and meet me for detention. But yes, what's your opinion on Grand Blanc Beard Wash? Utter obsession. In my shower right now, can't get enough of it. I regret that I did not use that wash more and more earlier, but yeah, I obsessed, love, amazing. And this one, guys, is for the biggest bundle of the night. Island Oud has that Caribbean salsa, which is like a citrus blend. It has oud of varieties, and you get an oil, your choice of balm or butter, and a cologne spray. Is nice. All right, and then just a reminder for the deal, I will put it in the link. Once this stream's over, you'll probably have just enough time to check out. That's about it. Had thoughts, but I'm not going to say those ones. Okay. Is Island Oud the same that's been going on around the mystery sense? Yes, exactly, Mircha. Yep. Arch, yes, it is. 10 more minutes is, I believe, unless anything has changed, that is the cutoff for it for the deal. Heck yeah, Rodney. You're going to love that, man. Absolutely going to love it. All right, let's see if this human is out there. Do we have, and don't congratulate them till they claim it. I might be becoming oud obsessed. Sam loves oud, Emily. Loves oud. She calls it sex in a bottle. All right, do we have out there John Martin? Come on down. Island Oud sounds so much better than Caribbean salsa. I agree. MG, I'm with you on that one, dude. I agree. It's hard to explain the Caribbean the Caribbean salsa. But do we have John Martin in the building? That's not my last name. Nope. John Evans? Nope, that's not you either. Close. And guys, if this is not John here, then make sure you're quick because I'm going to run through these the timers decently fast because if you're here, you should be ready. But 5, 4. Oh, he's here. Give a congrats in the chat for John Martin. He did it. He won. It is him. Congrats, guys. Shout out to Johnny Ray. That deal is still going on. I hope that you guys enjoyed the show tonight. I hope that if the rant brought you a little bit of food for thought. For me, that's even more important than anything I could really go over as far as beard stuff. With the reindeer antlers on, I appreciate you guys. If you celebrate Christmas, have a great Christmas Eve. If you don't, and there's another holiday, have a great holiday. If you don't have any of those things, I hope you have an awesome Tuesday, and I will see you on Wednesday. Other than that, I'm about to get out of here, you guys. My name is Dancy Bearded, and I would hope that you guys stay bearded, stay positive, and as always on Mondays,